You are now rocking with the hottest boxing podcast in the land with your host, Coach Malachi Williams.
True.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's going on, family? It's our boy Coach Malachi in the building, and we are back. True Media Podcast back in this bitch, man. True Media Podcast. I know this is a holiday weekend and everybody's still with their families and stuff, but you know it is what it is, man. I just wanted to just, drop a little something, rock out a little bit. A lot of little shit going on right now. I hope everybody enjoyed themselves. I know some of y'all families are still here, doing their thing. So hope everybody enjoyed whatever, man. I didn't get too crazy. I didn't eat crazy at all because I'm on the diet. I can't eat the shit I used to eat, you know what I mean? So, when you reach a certain age, you got a lot of shit you got. I'm eating real clean right now. I didn't eat clean yesterday, but back on it. I did do my exercise, did do my walk and the stuff, but I'm ready to go. Now I'm ready to hit the gym. I was at the gym Wednesday. Yeah, I was at the gym Wednesday. Did walk. I think I walked like 3 miles before I left, and then I walked yesterday, because I shot a video outside yesterday. I walked yesterday, and then now, I ain't doing that today, but when I finish this, I'm gonna go do some jump rope, probably jump rope for like 30 to 45 minutes, do some jump rope, and then go walk around the community, because I don't live in the neighborhood, I live in the community, you dig?
True.
There's a difference between the neighborhood and the community, trust me. When I was growing up, I used to live in the community. Even though I lived in West Tampa housing projects, right there on Main Street. Even though I lived in the West Tampa housing projects, it was still a community, because it was one of those communities to where everybody gonna look out for each other's house. Okay, if you leave and Miss Norma Jean, this is the Southern names. Southern names, I always call you by your first name and your middle name. That's my mother's generation. They call you by your first and your middle name. Some of the sons they named and daughters they named like that as well. But then now the kids who came up, who was born in the 80s, they don't, or even the 70s, late 70s or whatever, 70s, they don't name their kids the way their parents' names, our grandparents named our parents, back when they was coming up. You get what I'm saying? So in the South, it's always the first definitely in Florida, it's always the first and the middle name they call you. You know what I mean? Herbert Lee, Betty Jean, Norma Jean, Cassie Mae, Lily Mae, Deborah Ann. You get what I'm saying? Just shit like that. That's a Southern thing. That's a Southern thing. You know what I mean? So it is what it. They don't name each other like that. They don't do that no more though. Robert Lee and all that stuff there. Shout out to RJ. RJ, what's going on, fam? H-Town T in this bitch. Shit, I know Willie James. I know a dude named Willie James, Willie James Robinson. I've know a dude named Willie James, you know what I mean? So, shout out to Trey. Trey, what's going on, fam? Miss Black Panther in this BI. Yep. He said people been ducking Devin, though. What did he say? He said people been ducking Devin. Who been ducking him? Who ducking Deebo? He said people. he said people ducking Deebo. Huh? Boy, that Deebo shit is hilarious, boy. That's the. Hey, I ain't gonna say here lie to you, boy. Bro, that's the best thing. I think that's the best thing we took and ran with. That's the best thing that we took to a whole nother level. That Deebo Dev and 5 shit. Yeah, man, that's the best thing we took. Boy, I love that shit. That shit is hilarious, bro. Shout out to Master Goku. He say Atlanta in his BI. Master Goku in his bitch. Boy, I'm trying to tell you, boy. I'm trying to tell you, boy. It is what it is. No one does it better. No one does it better. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is. What did he say, Miss Black Panther? He say that's my question, Coach. Who ducking? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think nobody ducking them. You know what I mean? So G5 in this BI. G5 in the house. Miss Black Panthers in the house. Trey is in the house. RJ is in the house. Felicia is in the house. Rico in the house. 1IK is in the house. OBW's in the house. Hey, so I had to go old school. I had to go back to the old school on y'all now. Yeah, I had to go back to the old school on y'all now. I ain't want to do that to y'all. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to Lee Jackson. Lee Jackson, what's going on? I ain't want to do that to y'all like that now. I come out of retirement on y'all now. No, I used to rap back in the day. My shit was cold. I was pretty good. I just ain't, I got that demo deal from through Atlantic and got put on the shelf, and the rest was history. You did. Anyway, shout out to Black Dupe. He said they gonna duck Deebo for sure. Hey, Black Duke, what you say? They gonna duck Deebo for sure. He said, Coach, they ducking Deebo, man. Deebo coming through the neighborhood on the beach cruiser. Hey, hold on. Where you at, fam? Where you at? Hey, he say they gonna duck Deebo for sure. Hey, Black Duke, check this out. Yeah, Coach, man, Deebo riding down 147th Avenue. Hold on, because 147 pounds is the welterweight division. Yeah, Coach, Deebo riding down 147th Boulevard, and he don't caught one dude slipping, dropped him, took his jury. Now he looking for the other 3 dudes who got the other jury, and they running like roaches when the lights come on, Coach. True. Hey, Black Dude, yeah, man, I'm tired of that. He drank Deebo on this beach cruiser, ride down 147th Boulevard, looking for victims. He don't caught one already. That down South Georgia boy. You know what I mean? He don't that down South Georgia boy. He don't caught one, Coach. We looking for 3 more. You know what I mean? They ducking in, they scattering. So yeah, man, y'all get out, man. I ain't mad at you, man. Y'all get out, man. Y'all do your thing, man. Shit, I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? Shit, pop off. Shit, Dev went through a lot last year. He went through a lot last year, man. So, and then Devin Haney fans, y'all went through a lot last year as well. Y'all went through a lot last year as well. So I ain't mad at y'all, man. Y'all pop off, man. Y'all deserve it. And shout out to Deebo Dev, man. You know what I mean? Deebo Dev, he a good dude, man. Met him a couple of times. Met him in Miami when I interviewed his dad, and met him in Vegas again. He a good dude, man. He a good dude. Real nice guy. He was laughing and shit when he saw me. Because I had the blame Bill Haney shirt on. Me and Miss Black Panther was there. He saw me and laugh, right? He said, man, you crazy. No, he didn't say I'm crazy. He said, man, you funny. Matter of fact, he started laughing. He said, man, you funny as hell or some shit. He said, man, you funny as hell, man. He said, man, we got to do something. And then he said, then we took the picture. He said, take a picture. We took a picture and shit like that. And I said, yeah, but Dev a good dude though. He a good dude, real good guy. I'm serious. You know what I mean? So, real good dude. Brian Norman Jr. is a real good guy as well. So I'm anxious to see how all this stuff is gonna play out. You know what I mean? I will say this, Black Dude. Stylistically, it's gonna be very, very hard for someone to beat him at that style. Now I can potentially see, like, let's say if Deebo and like a Shakur were to fight each other, I could see that fight being a draw. Literally, I can see like if Deebo Dev and Shakur Stevenson fought each other, it ain't a doubt in my mind that's gonna be a draw. I bet on the draw. Yeah, this shit gonna be a draw. 2 defensively sound fighters. Not that many punches going to be landed. Tying up and running the clock. It's going to be a lot of that. It's going to be a lot. You get what I'm saying? Both are pure boxers, great fighters. Now, even though Shakur's at 135, well, he's at 140 now. Shakur's at 140 because he's fighting Teofimo. He's at 140 now, so he probably going to beat up for a little bit. And let me see. Yeah, he probably gonna be at 140 for a little bit, and then at 140, ain't nobody trying to fight Gary Antoine Russell. Ain't nobody trying to fight him. Gary Antoine Russell. Now you know what? Hold on, let me tell y'all something. The style that could beat that Money Mayweather type style that Devin Haney fights with, it's gonna be a Gary Antoine Russell. He got great, because Gary Antoine Russell can box. He can box, but he's very aggressive. But he's not clumsy. He had great footwork. Gary Antoine Russell got great footwork. But he reminds me so much of a Sean Porter, because I call him, I say, he like a fullback. That motherfucker be coming in there. Gary Antoine Russell, he's stepping. Like, he's a stepper. He's not going to freeze up. He, hell of an amateur record, trained by his dad and his brother. Like, no, like you get what I'm saying? And he whoop boots quite a few times in the amateurs as well. So from what I heard, so I'm like, yeah, man, that dude right there, listen, Gary Antoine Russell is a pure boxer's nightmare. Ain't nobody gonna be trying to fight that nigga. Not him. Puello beat him. You get what I'm saying? Puello did beat him, but man, that shit was, Lord have mercy. Like, you gonna go through some shit. Yeah, you gonna go through some shit fighting that nigga there, bro. I'm for real. No, he got the footwork. And he got the footwork, the amateur background pedigree. Like, no, that nigga can box and fight. He's a fighter. Like, he want to get it in. And he's strong in the clinch. He coming with the headbutts too. He gonna do that as well. It's like he's gonna get, but it's gonna be a tough out with that nigga there, bro. It's gonna be a tough out for him. I'm just saying for him, like, I've seen him fight pure boxers. Like I say, Puello edged him out, but like his amateur background is well documented. His amateur background is well documented. You know what I mean? I don't talk to dudes. You know what I mean? So what he said, Puello beat him the same way Puello beat Matias, but they gave Matias the damn win. I mean, sometimes that's how the ball bounces though. Sometimes the judges, will go, like you say, he put that same performance on that he did with Matias, but he lost. He lost against Matias. So, yeah, that's what I was saying. So, it just depends on the judges. I remember when I had Timothy Bradley on the show, and me and Tim was talking, and me and Tim spoke this weekend. We spoke yesterday. That was yesterday, man. Me and Tim was talking on the phone for about, well, actually, when we were talking on the phone, we were texting back and forth for like 35, 40 minutes. I spoke to everybody yesterday. I see who I spoke to. Bud, spoke to my main man, Bud. Tim, Carl Moretti hit me back. Evan Korn, my main man Ron Goodall over there, Fight Hype. Nestor Gibbs, shout out to Ness. Blue Blood, shout out to Blue. I spoke to people in boxing, like who work for promote something, like the top ranks and some of the big dogs in boxing, and then a lot of the some of the people in the media, some of the people who sell the tickets in the background, like the ticket scalpers and stuff like that, who help promote events for promotional companies who have fights going down there. You know what I mean? I spoke to quite a few people yesterday. You know what I mean? So shout out to Miss Black Panther, man. Miss Black Panther, Jamie and his BI. You know what I mean? And styles make fights. Styles always make fights, so styles make fights. What you say, Kenneth McDaniel on the other chat, he say it should be a rule. Let me pull it up. Pull up what you're talking about. What it say, fam? He said it should be a rule. If you have a belt, you must fight someone from the top 10 in your division. and you have defended at least 2 times a year, or you vacate. Well, you know what, Kenneth, this is the thing, right? Boxing politics, the politics of boxing has always been around, as you know. But in today's time, it's ever so more obvious. Do you get what I'm saying? The boxing politics of, like, boxing is a business. And I got this from Steve Kim. I'm not the originator of this. Boxing is a business that masquerade as a sport. Boxing is not a sport. It's a business. This is why you hear all of these fanatics online, the niggas who got a net worth of 2 figures. 2-figure niggas talking about, yeah, man, about the business. You see boxing the business. Floyd laid it down, because a lot of these dudes worship Floyd, and then they worship Devin because they worship Floyd. And so Devin Haney is an extension of Floyd Mayweather. So you still have them same flow-mos. They just now flow-moing onto Devin Haney. The new era. You get what I'm saying? So that's what's going on. So they'll take like everything Bill say, everything Floyd say is the gospel or such and such like that. Because in their mind they kind of like worship these guys. They kind of worship them. So and the reason why they do is because they're living their lives vicariously through these people. You know what I mean? Like, they're living their lives vicariously through these people, and that's just what it is. Like, I've heard people. I had this one guy. I think he sent me a message on X or something. Was it X? No, I think it was Facebook. Because I'm a part of a lot of Facebook groups too. A lot of boxing Facebook groups, Reddit groups, and he hit me up. He was like, "Yeah, man. Damn, what the fuck he said? I forgot this that quick. He said, I think he was talking about. Yeah, he was talking about Brian Norman, right? I think he said something about Brian Norman. And, yeah, man, Devin did this, and them Normans, them niggas don't know how to, he would call them country assumption. Them country niggas. Then he was talking about levels and all that shit. Then yada yada yada, and he was just being very disparaging of them, because Devin was he's a fan of Devin. He's a fan, right, of Devin. That's it, because Devin don't even know this nigga exists. And he was just talking about, yeah, man, them country niggas, this and that, this and that. And I had to slow him down right quick. I say, listen, them country niggas you talking about made $6 million their last 2 fights. $6 million, their last 2 fights. So they are on an upward trajectory, right? And he was talking about, yeah, well, Devin got this and Devin got that. I said, you're right. Devin got this and Devin got that. What does what Devin have to do with you? No, I'm just saying, Dev got this and Dev got. I said, but what does that have to do with you? Because you talking about the Normans, but they got more money than you. And everybody have more money than everybody. Like, Devin ain't the richest man in boxing. That'd probably be Canelo. So I'm trying to figure out why you so happy about Devin Haney's money and shitting on the Normans when, dude, you have a net worth of 2 figures. A 2-figure nigga arguing on the behalf of an 8-figure nigga trying to shit on a 7-figure nigga while he got 2 figures. And that's why I like what Tank said. Tank said, man, some of you fans be doing too much. Shut up and be a fan. I just again, I don't agree with everything Tank say, but I definitely agree with him on that. Just shut up and be a fan. Nigga, Devin don't know you niggas. He wouldn't piss on you if you was on fire. And no matter how much Devin Haney made or Brian Norman made, you still in the same economic condition that you was in prior. Prior to the fight and after the fight. Do you get what I'm saying? So just shut up and be a fan.
True.
That's all. That's all. How am I gonna defecate on the man who made $6 million? I'm like, shit, I ain't never made $6 million. You get what I'm saying? I ain't never made $1 million. Like, shit, it's a whole lot of dudes that boxing ain't making that. Most ain't making that. When I say most, I mean like 95% or maybe 97%. And ain't but about 2-3% that's in that, that's doing that. So I'm like, man, shit. Like, when you look at it, put it in its proper perspective, like that's really what it's all about. Because it's something I learned from Bill. I ain't spoke to him since he hit me the other day, but it's something I learned from Bill. And it's like, he say, look, I say, when do you decide? Because, y'all know he sued Ryan Garcia. I said, when do you decide to sue somebody? Because a lot of people say a lot of things about y'all. You got people talking about y'all with the SNAP program and this and that, but they don't say nothing about Virgil Ortiz. They don't say nothing about Bam. They don't say nothing about Andrade. They don't say nothing about none of these other dudes that's with the SNAP program. But they singled out Crawford and they singled out Crawford and Devin Haney. And the reason why and then it was black content creators that did it. So the reason why they singled them out because they don't like those two guys. And then some of the dudes who like Devin don't like Crawford. You get what I'm saying? Because the same group of niggas who was shitting on Crawford are Devin Haney fans. And that's pretty much all them came from the LDBC. You know what I mean? So that's what that is. So, but however, it's like, yeah, they don't talk about the mother cats. They don't talk about the mother cats. See, there's a whole lot of motherfuckers on snack. But I mean, I got some snack in there. Well, actually, no, I ain't got it no more. I threw it away. Because I wasn't using it, and it has an expiration date on it. Once shit go past the expiration date, I don't use it no more. So, yeah, but I didn't, because Victor Conte sent me a lot of that shit. R.I.P. to Vic, but he sent me a lot of it. You get what I'm saying? I was like, man, I use some of the ZM. He got something called ZMT or some shit I was using, and I ain't really feel nothing, to be honest with you. I ain't. I got this motherfucking robocall that be calling me 754 number. I don't block about 50 754 numbers. About 50 of them. And they just keep calling robocalls, bro. Like, shit make me want to change my motherfucking number, but it don't matter. It don't matter. You know what I mean? So I got 2 lines, but anyways. So anyways, let me read open the monologue. Because we see Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia confirms that he wants Devin Haney fight next if he beats Mario Barrios. As you guys know, Mario Barrios and Ryan Garcia are contracted to fight each other. Mario Barrios, this is the PBC Golden Boy conglomerations, collaborations, so to speak. So, Mario Barrios wanted to defend his WBC title against Ryan Garcia. A Mexican. I don't know if Mario Barrios is from Mexico. I think he is. I'm not sure, but it's either Mexican versus Mexican American or Mexican American versus Mexican American. Either or, I don't know. But shout out to Mr. Tomato Can. Salute, brother. Yeah, man. But yeah. So they finna throw hands. They finna throw hands. You know what I mean? They finna throw hands, so, it is what it is. Now, in a recent social media post, Ryan Garcia let it be known that he wants Devin Haney next if he beats Mario Barrios next year. I think they're fighting in, I want to say January or February. Not sure. Either January or February, right? I know Tio and Shakur fighting in January. So I think Ryan Garcia and them might be fighting in February. I'm not sure. You know what I mean? I haven't confirmed the date, but it is official. You know what I mean? So, in a recent social media post, Ryan Garcia let it be known that he wants Devin Haney next after he beats Mario Barrios, if he beats Mario Barrios. You get what I'm saying? So, Devin Haney fans want this fight again so that Haney can get his revenge, right? They want Dev to get it back in blood. You know what I mean? They say Ryan beat Devin Haney last year in 2024, dropping him 5 times, but only 3 knockdowns were counted. A few weeks later, it was discovered that Ryan Garcia had the banned substance called Ostarin in his system. Ryan said that he was set up. That's what Ryan Garcia said. He was using some strength and conditioning coach, nutritionist, strength and conditioning coach by the name of Scooter. Scooter was supposed to have been working with Devin Haney's godfather, which is Zab Judah, and he's supposed to came from that camp, and that's what he said. Again, I don't know. Fact of the matter is, however he got it in the system, he got it in the system, right? You get what I'm saying? So, you know, that's what he said. He said he was set up and all that bullshit there and yada, yada, yada. You know what I mean? So, that Haney say foul play, right? So to even the score, Devin Haney has to get it back in blood, according to some people. However, Bill Haney mentioned recently on X that Deebo Dev has no interest in fighting Ryan Garcia and that they would rather fight Rollie Romero instead. That's what he said on there. But I do know that that's not true. I do know Bill Haney want Ryan Garcia bad. I do know that. He want Ryan. And they hoping, and I told y'all, they hoping that Ryan Garcia beats Mario Barrios because it'll make the fight between Ryan and Devin that much bigger. It'll be Ryan Garcia first time becoming a champion if he were to win, because there ain't no guarantee he gonna beat Mario Barrios. Ain't no guarantee he gonna beat Mario Barrios, so you gotta throw that in there. But if it's a close fight, I don't know. It depends. You know, for me, I think what's good for boxing, I want to see Ryan Garcia win. Even though I don't like Ryan, but I want to see him win. Because I don't like how Mario Barrios moving with the WBC belt. He's over there with the PBC, unification program, fighting 75-year-old Manny Pacquiao. He ain't trying to unify the division. Mario Barrios will have a fight. We won't hear from him anymore. We saw him fight Pacquiao. No, before that, he fought, I forgot the other dude he fought. He fought on the Jake Paul undercard. That fight was a draw. He really lost that fight, in my opinion. He really lost that fight, but they say it was a draw. So, me personally, I just don't like Mario Barrios the way he moving with that belt, dog. I just don't like it. And I just think it'd be more excitement if Ryan Garcia had it. Even though I don't like Ryan. I don't like Ryan at all. He's a racist and a bigot. I don't like him. You get what I'm saying? I don't like him or T.O. But I'm not going to let my personal feelings get in the way of what I, what I think is deemed as good for the sport of boxing. I just think it'd be better if Ryan Garcia had a belt. That's so when him and Deebo Dev fight each other, it'd be bigger. Unification match.
True.
You get what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Yeah. Unification match. So anyways, if Ryan Garcia could beat Mario Barrios, he would be the newly crowned WBC champion. Rollie Romero is currently the WBA champion. Either way, these fights would be unification matches. What do you guys think about Ryan Garcia declining, or pretty much declaring, so to speak, that he wants to rematch with Deebo Dev? Also, I did see a post by Bill. I think he was with Sean Zeitel and Radio Raheem and stuff like that, because Sean Zeitel picked Brian Norman to beat Devin Haney, just like I did, and Bill went back over there, and Sean apologized and all that shit there, and yada yada yada. I mean, me, I ain't apologizing. I picked who I thought was gonna win. You should never apologize for who you think was gonna win. Apologize for what? This is who I pick. I live with who I pick. I mean, I get more right than wrong, especially when there's money on the line. When there's money on the line, I'm betting 1,000 on the internet. When the bread is put up. Oh yeah. But yeah, you ain't never got to apologize for who you pick. You know what I mean? Because the motherfuckers who online, they don't got 30 wrong before they got one right. Nigga, you 1 in 30. It's about time.
True.
Motherfucker 1 in 30. Yeah, nigga, I told you, bro, fam, but you was wrong the 30 fights before that. You got one. I'm happy for you. Whoop-de-doo. And these dudes ain't make no money off of it. I mean, they make them feel good, but they ain't make no money off of it. These dudes went betting. Not one of them. I ain't seen none of them sending no cash apps this way. Talking about something let's bet or coach holding money. I bet got this dude better than your chat. They ain't do none of that. You know what I mean? So I mean that's just being honest. So, anyways, what do you guys think about Ryan Garcia declaring that he wants a rematch with Deebo Dev? What do you think about Bill Haney saying that they really want no part of Ryan Garcia? They ain't thinking about him and all that stuff there. But yet Bill did flip-flop and say, nah, they want that fight. He said something about they was promised to fight from Turkey Al-Sheikh. So we're going to see what's up. Anyways, today's show was sponsored by y'all know who. Y'all know who today's show is sponsored by. Foster's Barbershop. Foster's Barbershop is located in West Tampa, Florida. That's 1923 West Main Street, West Tampa, Florida, 33607. Look what Foster's Barbershop at. You got it. They want to go by appointment. You got to download the app Booksy. That's BOOKSY. A lot of barbershops in the city operate off appointment. Not all, but a lot of them do operate off appointment. You don't want to be no walk-in. You know what I mean? Because you may walk in, he might have 10 motherfuckers in front of you. And you got to try to, you get what I'm saying? So you always book the appointment. So just download the app Booksy. That's BOOKSY. Look up Foster's Barbershop. Let them know that Coach Malachi sent you, and you will receive a 10% discount. It's a high-end barbershop as well, so a lot of celebrities be there. So it is what it is. Let's give our sponsor a round of applause. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. So it is what it is. It is what it is. One thing about me, man. I like to see motherfuckers get money, man. I like to see motherfuckers get money. You know what I mean? That inspired me to get money. But I'm never the one that's gonna brag on somebody else's money. You ain't gonna never see me bragging on the next man's money. Like, to me, that's the dumbest shit in the world. I will acknowledge a dude getting money. Yeah, this dude Canelo, highest paid. Terrence Crawford, this nigga, he getting crazy money. Anthony Joshua, this and that. I will acknowledge dudes getting money, but I'm not gonna brag about somebody else getting money. The dudes who I see do that, when you listen to them, they're living their life vicariously through that guy. Because they know they'll never do 6 figures a year. Most people don't do 6 figures. They'll never do 6 figures a year, let alone 7 or whatever. So that's them living their life through that guy. He's kind of like a representative of what they, you get for them, make them feel good and shit like that. Motherfucker, you ain't inspired to go get your own goddamn money? Hey, shit, nigga, I'm trying to get mine. I can tell you that. I got a lot of shit, I'm working on, but I'm trying to get mine. I'm focused. You know what I mean? My Roth account is looking okay. Looking okay. It's looking okay. You know what I mean? It ain't where I want it to be at, but it is what it is. It takes time. That's for long-term investing and stuff like that. Got to play the long game when it come to what this is. Yeah, you got to play the long game when it come to spirit. Okay. You got to you play the long game when it come to investing. That's why I be tripping. That's why I be tripping when I be watching. Shout out to Bruce Gas. That's why I be tripping when I be watching social media and I be seeing, it's this girl I know, right? I ain't gonna say her name. I ain't gonna put her on blast. She young though. She young. I met her last year, and I just knew how she was dressed, how she was looking, what time it was. She's selling kitty. She's selling the kitty cat, right? And the dudes that I was around, we was actually on the, y'all remember when I shot my movie, when I did my movie Whole Problems, we was actually at a location where we was shooting, where we was shooting the scene at, and one of the dudes, nigga owed me $100 right now. I ain't gonna put him on blast. You know who you is, and this, he kind of like an old homeboy of mine. I will address the super chats. He kind of like an old homeboy of mine, but he kind of like a crab ass nigga. He a crab with it, nigga, sneaky, conniving. You can't trust him. You do not trust him. He the type of dude that he'll try to holler at your girl behind your back. Or if you married and got a wife, he'll try to talk to her behind your back and tell her not to say nothing. True. A lot of niggas a lot of niggas was putting hands and foots on that nigga back then. I ain't being honest with you. You know what I mean? Like he wasn't known as no fighter or nothing like that. His cousins and stuff were. His cousins got down. Well, his cousin. Yeah, one of his cousins. A couple of his cousin and his brother. His cousin and his brother was known to throw hands, but him, he ain't doing none of that. But he wasn't them type dudes, right? So anyways, chick came on the set and all that stuff there. They did their thing, whatever. But she, she followed me up. We follow each other on social media, and I see her going in the Fendi store and going in the, she's in the hotel and Fendi bags laid out on the bed and she posing for the camera, posting it, and one picture she on a boat, you know what I mean, and yada yada yada. And then like that trick a lot of these young folks. Oh man, she rich, she balling, she doing this and doing that. And my question is this. My question always is this. Cause when you talk to grown folks gonna talk to you like this here. Yeah, what is it that you do for a living? Huh? Yeah, what is it that you do for a living? Because in the real world, you have to work to get money. And then over a period of, now there are some lucky ones that work real hard and they have a talent. They may make it big in the entertainment industry, or, you know, the podcasting world is the new entertainment business now, the podcasting world. I know because I'm in it. And, you know, like, what is it that you do for a living? Like, what skill you have? Did you go to college? Do you have a degree? What skill you have? If your skill is, oh, well, you know, I'm an entrepreneur and, you know, yeah, I host parties and I'm an event planner. I'm like, yeah, okay. True. I'm sitting there looking at this bitch. I'm like, yeah. All right. You know, do you have any stock? Is there any stock options? 401ks? Do you know what a Roth account is? Do you know what a trust fund is? Do you know what compound interest is? Oh, you don't know none of these terminologies. Okay, but how old are you? I'm 23. You know what I mean? Oh, you 23 and you got buku money like that? Yeah, sure enough, do. Oh, okay. To this day. Yeah, nigga, whatever. Anyways, shout out to RJ. Hey, okay. Dropping that half for damn dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. He say, salute, coach, and happy Thanksgiving weekend. I appreciate your content. He say, thank you for the consistency and dedication, and I wish you many more blessings to come. Hey, man, RJ, I appreciate that, fam. I really do appreciate that, brother. Yes, sir, man. I appreciate, and the same to you, fam. Shout out to Flex. Hey, okay. Dropping that half for damn dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Hey, Flex, salute to you, fam. Flex, man. Just appreciate you, brother, dropping that half a dub, man. Let's hit y'all with the huggy.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
I ain't saying no names now, but they know who they are. They know who they are. I ain't saying no name, nigga. I want my $100 too, nigga. With interest. I need my money back with interest. Now I'm like, it's been too long, boy. It's been too long. Been too long, my nigga. Anyways, Dodge J say credit score probably 350. Man, shit. I just got my score back up to 700, bro. Like I'm saying, I got 705 on. Hold on. Yeah, what my thing at? Wait, oh, here you go. My bad. Yeah, 705 on yeah, 705 on TransUnion and 660 not 660 669. It was 669, but 701 on Equifax, and I don't know what my experience is. I gotta look at my experience. But it was like my shit was, cause I told you I had fucked my shit up when I had got all that money. I had got a line of credit, man, from the like 2016, bro. Man, my shit was, bro. My credit was like 780, 770. It was anything 750 and above is considered perfect credit. 750 is the number. You can be having 800 credit score. It's you know 800 ain't no more different than the 750. It was 760 or whatever. Right, anything above 750 is perfect. So, and that's how the credit people I spoke to in the banks explained to me. So, yes, I had fucked my shit up back then, bro, and it's just I finally brought it back. It took me some years to bring it back, but I paid off everything, paid off all the debts, consolidated some things, and now my shit coming back. My shit coming back strong now. You know what I mean? So. Two of them, they over 7, 1701 and 1705, the TransUnion. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, man, you know, that credit very important, bro. That credit very important. Especially when you get older. When you get older, you definitely want to have some damn good credit. Whew, Lord have mercy. When you young, you got room to fuck up and start over and stuff like that. You don't want to fuck up. You don't want to fuck up when you get older. You don't want to fuck that crap up when you get older. When you young, you can, you know, because you still young. You learning and figuring this shit out. You get what I'm saying? So, shout out to Miss Connie. Miss Connie, what's going on? Yeah, man. Shout out to Graveyard. Graveyard, what's going on, fam? He said, open the line. He said, Coach, open the lines. Yeah, I will. The phone lines will be open. We got to get the lights up, though. Got to get the lights up. We got less than 100 likes. We got to get the lights up. You know what I mean? We got over 200 people watching right now on this channel. And then the other channel, we have 28 people. And yeah, we got to get the lights up. We need at least 150 likes. So once we get 150, I'll drop the phone lines. So anyways, but yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So the situation with Ryan Garcia, me personally, I think that's the bigger fight. I think that's the bigger fight. And the reason why I like the Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney fight is because of the backstory. Now, the Ryan Garcia and Rollie Romero, the Devin Haney and Rollie Romero fight is a good fight as well because of the backstory. Both of them came up on the floor of Mayweather. Rollie Romero was being trained by Floyd, and of course, Devin Haney patterned his whole style after Floyd. Talk, everything, right? So, they sparred each other before, so they're familiar with each other. I think Rollie has gotten better. I know I gave him the nickname Big Rollo. You know, Big Rollo, that came from me because I was hyping him up. I was hyping him up when he fought Tank. I said, oh, no, boy, Big Rollo. Big Rollo throwing bolos, and I was telling everybody what a bolo punch is and stuff like that and what's the origin of the bolo punch and all that stuff there. But, yeah, but Rollie, you know, he did a great job against Ryan Garcia. That fight wasn't an exciting fight, but, you know, Rollie Romero did win, and he has a new trainer. He has Silas, and him and Silas, they need some time to work together. Yeah, so that'll be a good fight. But I think the Ryan and Devin fight is better because of the backstory. So it's gonna be a whole lot of content that's gonna be made. I'm gonna be making a lot of content on that. Yeah, man, you know, can he beat Deebo Dev without the Ostarin? And can he beat the new and improved version of Devin, the Deebo version, and all that stuff there? And if Deebo keep the right hand up, you know what I mean, the left hook, you know, what else does Ryan got outside of a left hook and all that stuff there? So, you know, it is what it is. I wouldn't be surprised though. Motherfucker thinking if them two fight each other, motherfucker keep worried about the right hook. And then Ryan Garcia show he got something else. He showed a straight right, the right cross, bam. You get what I'm saying? He showed the right hand, he showed the uppercut and all that stuff there. He was throwing up. Now let me tell y'all something. When I went back and watched the Norman and Devin Haney fight, the fight was closer than I initially thought it was. Devin clearly won to me. He clearly won, but the fight was closer. I had it more like 7-5. Devin definitely won the fight. Because it was a lot of clinching and holding. But what I like what Devin was doing in that fight, in the clinch, he was fighting in the clinch. Like when Norman, it was sometimes Devin Haney initiate the clinch or Norman on initiate it, and then Devin was still freeing his hands loose, and he was like hitting Brian Norman to the body. And then he was trying to go to the head. He was hitting him on the back of the head and stuff like that. He was doing that as well, rabbit punches. And it reminded me of the Ryan Garcia fight. If you go back to the Ryan Garcia fight, and I know Ryan Garcia got popped dirty, but I'm talking about from a stylistic standpoint, defensive standpoint, that had nothing to do with why Devin Haney couldn't get his head off the line. You know, I can have all the drugs in my system in the world, but if my head is just right there, and I'm not bobbing nor weaving, I'm gonna get hit. Did you get what I'm saying? So that just rattles the situation. But when they locked up, there was times where Devin Haney initiated the clinch on Ryan Garcia. Because remember, I told y'all, you know, I said he dropped him 5 times, but he only got credit for 3. When Deebo was clinching Ryan Garcia was throwing punches close. Like when they clinched, boom, boom. He was throwing punches. Like when Devin was holding him, he was swinging like this, hitting him on the jaw. Boom, boom. And then Devin had buckled and fell one time. That was one of the knockdowns. He caught him just like that. And That's what you know. That's what's because he was fighting out of the clinch. Like, nah, them motherfuckers trying to clinch me. Nah, bam, bam. He was letting his hands go in the clinch. That's what Brian Norman wasn't doing. Devin Haney, Deebo Dev was letting his hands go in the clinch on Norman at times. Whenever his hands got loose, he was doing that in times as well. So he was winning some of those exchanges on the inside. But Norman was so limited in the fight. He didn't realize a lot of stuff that he could have done in that fight. He didn't realize it. And I think it's like I said before, when Deebo Dev dropped him in that second round, I don't think he ever recovered from it. He was still kind of hesitant, you know what I mean? So apparently Deebo got enough power to keep a nigga back. He got enough power to keep a nigga back because he damn so kept Brian Norman back that night. So it is what it is. So that's how I see that. So, I think stylistically, again, those guys fought each other a lot. Ryan Garcia beat Devin Haney 3 times in the amateurs. Devin Haney beat Ryan Garcia 3 times in the amateurs. So they have beaten each other already. They are very familiar with each other. And then, as I said before, if Ryan Garcia were to get that belt from Mario Barrios, which I'm hoping like hell he do, because I do not like Mario Barrios having that WBC title. He ain't moving right. They got that PBC Witness Protection Program shit going on, so you see what's going on with that. If he can get that belt from him, I think that'd be better for the sport of boxing. And then when Ryan Garcia and Deebo Dev fight each other, it's gonna be a lot bigger. We already had a storyline. We got the knockdowns in New York. We got the Ostarin. We got him. You see what he looked like when he fought Rollie Romero without that shit in his system. He looked like a regular fighter. He can't do nothing. So you know what I mean. And then now Devin got his confidence back. He's bounced back from last year. Of the ridicule that he received from the Ryan Garcia loss and doing the running man this year with Jose Ramirez. He was doing the running man this year. So he don't bounce back from that with the Norman fight. So now he's on a high. He's on a high right now. And I don't think there's nothing wrong with, the Haney supporters and the Haney maniacs and the boxing voice and just everybody and Bill Haney and stuff going around popping their shit because they went through a lot. They went through a lot last year and they went through a lot earlier this year with the running man shit. So this right here, they went through a lot. So they deserve to be able to get off and pop off. I don't see nothing wrong with that. Because if it was me, that's what I would do. Because had they would have lost to Brian Norman, guess what? That would have been, just imagine what we'll be talking about right now. So he's on a high right now. He's on a high right now. And then I just think if you factor all of that in to the plot of the fight, I'm hoping like hell Ryan Garcia win to the plot of the fight. It just makes it bigger for me as a content creator and other content creators and fans. It just gives us more something to talk about. So that's what I'm excited about. That's what I'm excited about. You get what I'm saying? I'm really excited about that. I really want to see Ryan beat Mario Barrios. Because, Mario Barrios, man, fam, people don't even know he got a belt. Like, he ain't got no fan. Like, bro, I don't hear La Raza talking about Mario Barrios. He Mexican last time I checked. They talk about Canelo, but they ain't talk about Mario Barrios. They ain't say, yeah, we got an Aztec warrior in Mario Barrios. They don't even talk about Mario Barrios.
True.
Bro, they don't even talk about Mario. Hey, bro. Hey, they don't even talk about Mario Barrios. Hey, Miss Black Panther, like for real though. I want Ryan Garcia to get that belt bad. Yeah, this motherfucker here, man. Like shit, they don't even talk about him. You dig? So, it is what it is. Anyways, I want to dedicate this show to the hood.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
What'd you say, fam? Somebody in the chat said something. I forgot what he said. Anyways, it is what it is, man. Shout out to the Facebook. Hey. Yeah. Oh, that look good. Hey, man, shout out to Deebo.
Come Deebo. Who? Deebo.
What's up, y'all? What's up, Red? What you got on my 40, homie?
Hey, they say Deebo Dev driving down 147th Boulevard and welterweight Division Street looking for victims. I don't got one already. I don't took his belt. Okay, where them other dudes at? Barrios, Rollie Romero, Ryan Garcia. What's up with them belts? You get what I'm saying? That what they say. You get what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie, boy. Woo! Boy, I'm trying to, boy. Next year, I'm kind of excited about it. I'm kind of excited about the potential. I'm holding my nuts on Mario Barrios. I'm hating like I ain't gonna say hating, but kind of hating like a motherfucker because I want Ryan Garcia to win because I need some shit to get. You know what I mean? We gonna bring the twicity. I need some twicity, and if Ryan Garcia win. And of course, I know Deebo Dev want to fight him again. That's the twicity I'm looking for. That's the twicity. You get? I said, but that's the twicity fight right there. That's twicity. You get what I'm saying? If y'all don't know what twicity is, that's short for electricity. Electricity. You know what I mean? I told a story over here before about this lady. She was tongue-tied. If you know anything about people who are tongue-tied, they always pronounce everything with a T. Instead of saying electricity, they say twicity. You know, I got some electricity over there. But turn that twicity off. That twicity. If you ever been I was in Georgia one time, right? I was in a little town called Bainbridge, Georgia. If you know where that's at, it's not too far from Tallahassee. Bainbridge, I was at Bainbridge, Georgia, right? Bainbridge, Georgia, and there's another little town called Colquitt, Georgia. Colquit, Colquitt, right? And right now, so I'm in this little town right there, like for real performing. I had a show. I had a show I did in a little town called Bainbridge, and you know, bro, I did a show, and it was me and about 3 of my homeboys. Well, me, my little brother, and about me and my little brother, and 2 more of my partners, right? Yeah. And we performed one of the songs off a mixtape we dropped, and bro, that bitch was like a hole in the wall for real. That bitch had a pool table in the middle. It was some dudes. It was like 4. One of the dudes who owned the club, him and 3 more of his homeboys was playing poker. They were playing poker in the corner of the place. We had a little small ass stage, dog. The stage was about 6 feet long. That's it. And it's 4 dudes on the stage, 6 feet long, and we got a cord microphone, and he had like 2 of them, and we were passing the mic back and forth. True. Man, but the crowd was crunk though. It was sold out. It was probably about 40 people in there, about 40 people there. It was sold out. The crowd was crunk though. Hey, the crowd was crunk now. I ain't gonna say it like that. It was like 40 people that big, dog. That day I performed for, I ain't gonna lie, fam. I think I took that gig for like $1,000. It was like $1,000, and I had to split it. I had to split it between me, my little brother, and 2 more dudes. I had to split it between 4 people. So it was like 200. It was like 200, like 200, 250 a piece. After the show was over with, we had to wait on the money, right? So it was like probably wait like 10 minutes, something like that. And then the old man, I forgot his name. He came out. He was like, "Yeah, man, here you go, man. Here go your money, man." He gave me the money and stuff, and he gave me a tip. He gave me like. I think he gave me like $1,300 or something like that, right? I had to give everybody else like $250, so I gave everybody $250. He said, "Yeah, man, I had to make the money in the back because they were back there playing poker." Remember, I told you I was playing poker. Listen, he made the money on the poker table. The man hustled the money up on the poker table to pay us for performing. They're like real shit. True. Yeah, like real shit. Like real shit. Shit was funny than the motherfucker. Like real shit. Nigga. Hole in the wall. It was a hole in the wall too, bro. But I'm trying to tell you, boy. Yeah, that was a long time ago. That was shit. When this was? Shit, I was about 28. Yeah, I was about 28 then. Shit, that was a long time ago. That was a while ago. And I think right after that, then I ended up getting an independent distribution deal in Atlanta, well, in North Cross, Georgia, with Southern Music Distribution. It's a company called Southern If you came up in that time, y'all know who was, y'all familiar with. If you from Atlanta and you came up in that era, you very familiar with Southern music distribution. Lil Jon, they used to distribute Lil Jon records, Yin Yang Twins. A lot of the indie Atlanta artists used to go through their Southern music and their Southern music distribution, and they'll distribute your shit anywhere you wanted to go at, just as long as you had the budget to pay, that's when they had SoundScan and all that. That's a whole nother story. We gonna stick to boxing. I don't want to derail to talk about music. That's a whole nother story, bro. I got another life. I got about 3-4 lives. You know what I mean? So we can talk about, but that's another story for another day. But anyway, let's go over here. Let's go over here and see what's up. Hold on. All right, that's Brand Nubian. Let's see. Brand Nubian over here. I'm trying to pull something up. What is it? All right, so I see Ness. I see Ness been on his stuff when it comes to Deebo Dev. Shout out to that 90 shit. 90 shit, what's going on? 90 shit, what the link reads, sis? What's going on with you? I see you. Shout out to Master Goku. He said Norcross. Yep. Bishop Bullwick, he said, Coach, what was your stage name? Malachi. It was Malachi. No, it was Malachi 4000. But then I realized, I was like, man, Malachi 4000 sounds too much like Andre 3000. So I ended up changing it to Malachi 4000. 4000. So I went to Full Sail in Winter Park, Florida, right in Orlando, pretty much. Went to Full Sail, learned how to engineer, and then I started doing that. Started engineering, and I worked at Circle House down in Miami, worked at the Hit Factory down in North Miami. Then I started an internet radio station called Wars Miami Radio, WARS, Wars Miami Radio. Had a digital internet radio station. I used to be everywhere, just interviewing rappers, interviewing drum and bass artists as well, dubstep artists. That's pretty much how I got my interview skills up, because I used to interview. Well, really, I'm kind of a natural at it, to be honest with you, because I'm an extrovert. But yeah, that's why I got my interview skills up. I used to interview a lot of rappers around that time, yeah, as well. So, hey, hold on. What this dude? Hold on, this dude. What he said? He said TBV had dudes lining up to give Devin that awesome Johnson. No, man. No, bro. No. Hey, look here. Hey. No, man. No, you tripping, man. Hey, what you say, Miss Black Panther? Say TBV ain't nothing but a bunch of beta males rubbing on each other. Hey, boy, y'all savage. Hey, man, y'all savage, fam. Hey, bro. Hey, Major League tripping, fam. You and Miss Black Panther, man, y'all tripping. He said, I'm literally passing by the Hit Factory right now. Oh, okay, cool. Hey, you know what? Yeah, Major League. I used to work there. In the Hit Factory, they have. Well, I don't know what they have in there now, but I think they had 4 studios in there at that time. Studio A, which is the main studio. Like, as soon as you walk in, when in the Hit Factory, in order to get in there, you got to go through. It's gonna be a gate right there, like a little guard gonna be right there. He gonna come out, yada yada. The guard gotta let you in. You gonna go in, they're gonna lift the guard rail up. You gonna go in, and like as soon as it's 2 stories. So as soon as you walk in the front door in the Hit Factory, the Studio A, the main studio, it's the front desk right here, and to your left when you walking in, Studio A is right there to the left. That's the main studio where you go. And then when you go in the parking lot, it's gonna have names that's reserved for who coming in. You may see Timberland name in the parking spot. You may see Lil Wayne name in the parking spot. You may see DJ Khaled name in the parking spot. Like for real. That's how it was then. Like, yeah, you know, okay, they here. Okay, they Lil Wayne here. And then Studio B, I used to work in Studio B, which is upstairs. Then they had another studio, Studio C, and I didn't see the other studio, but D. But yeah, I never worked in C. I always worked in B. Yeah, and I worked at Circle House. Worked at Circle House too. We used to use that's when they had Fruity Loops back then. A lot of people making beats with Fruity Loops. They had the MPC. They had the MPC drum machines. They had you know. I was real good in Pro Tools. Really good at just making sure you sounded very, very good. You know, we're gonna really good. My reverb game was good. I'm gonna also make sure, you know, we stack your vocals well. Make sure it just sound nice and clean and get some really, really good takes and know how to stack vocals. I was a really, really good engineer. I mean, I'm not saying I'm no DJ Quick or Dr. Dre. I ain't nowhere near on their level. But yeah, I can mix pretty good. Like them white dudes, my teachers at Full Sail, they taught me a lot. He said, "You made beats, Coach?" Yeah, I used to make beats too. I produced all my shit. My shit was whack in the beginning. When I first started, I was whack. I wasn't good. Not gonna lie, but I was relentless. You know, I was relentless and I just got better. You know, you just keep doing some shit over and over, you're gonna get better at it. So when I started out, I was whack. I'm not gonna lie. But then I had to learn how, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, I used to make my own shit. I actually, you know what? I might have been one of the only dudes that used to make beats out of Pro Tools. I didn't use Fruity Loops. I used to make beats. Like Pro Tools is a vocal software. You can record music, live musical instrumentations and all that stuff there. But I actually used to make beats out of Pro Tools. Like for real. They had a lot of plugins. True. Yeah, they had a lot of plugins. What else they had back then? They had Fruity Loops. I think they had some called is it LimeWire or something wire. They had that. It was a lot of shit out there. It's a lot of shit out there. I was really good with the reverb. I was really good with the auto-tune too. Cause I had learned how to. I actually took an auto-tune class. You know, this is back, yeah, a lot of time, yeah, around that time, a lot of them dudes wanted, yeah, man, nigga, hey, put the auto-tune, hey, man, put the auto-tune. No, not. Was it around that time? No, they wanted they wanted the auto-tune like 2000, 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013. Yeah, dog, you can put that auto-tune. You can put that auto-tune on there, dog. Dog, you can put that auto-tune on there. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, dog, put that auto. I want to sound, because they want to sound like T-Pain. They want to, yeah, man, put that T-Pain. That's what they used to call it. Hey, man, put that T-Pain on there. True. Hey, put that T-Pain on there, dog. That's what, when I was in Miami, that's what they used to call it. Nigga come to the studio, and I used to work at Starboard Studios, too, right across the street from Tootsie's nightclub. Tootsie's is in Miami Gardens, right up 183rd and 2nd Avenue. And it's right across the street from Tootsie's, which is Starboard Studios right across the street from Tootsie's. That's the strip club that Tank Davis got his case out of. The woman they say they snatched up the video, snatched out and pulled out of the club. That club right there, Tootsie's. I used to work right across the street from there. And right down the street on 183rd is the office. The office is right down the street from Tootsie's. And then when you go around the curve, if you're from Miami, you know what I'm talking about. There's a warehouse district that's on the left. That's where the King of Diamonds was at, the KOD. It's a warehouse district. They was over there. You know what I mean? So I used to be in all that shit. I used to be in all that. I'm trying to tell you, like, I come from the music. That's where I come from. Where the streets, and then the music, and then now it's translated into what I'm doing now. You get what I'm saying? So. Hey, shout out to Benny. He said I started off on Cakewalk. Yeah. Cakewalk. Yeah, I forgot all about Cakewalk. Yep. Shout out to Miss Black Panther. She said, Coach about to make me bring the drum machine back and start playing with it. Yeah, man. Shit. It's Cooking with 13. Salute. He said, you are definitely certified, Coach, because I use the same programs here in North Carolina. Oh, okay. Oh, North Cackalack. Shout out to North Cackalack, fam. Yeah, man. He say Yeah, you will beat, coach. It ain't easy to do that on Pro Tools. Yeah. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, I learned. Matter of fact, it was this you know who put me up on that? It was this one dude I was working with, man, named Matt. It was this engineer I was working with named Matt. He say, man, look, cause I was like, man, where you got them samples from? And he was like, he had his man, I'm trying, he had a bunch of samples and snares and kicks and all that stuff there, and you know what I mean? You know, he had like a bunch of just different kind. I'm like, man, where you got them sounds from? He said, I got them out of Pro Tools. I said, you got them out of Pro Tools? What? He was like, yeah, man, it's a lot of plugins and shit that's in Pro Tools, and you know what I mean? And you had to get the little box. I had a little Pro Tools box you had to buy with it, and man, it's a lot of shit, man. I can do a whole goddamn series just talking about that shit, bro. I really wanted the music thing to work out, bro. I really did, bro. You know what I mean? You know, I used to use the Akaya drum machine, the Akaya MPC 2000. I used to use that as well. You know, so anyways, enough of that. Let's go over here and hear what they talking about this right here. Hold on. I got it right here. Yeah, shout out to Mike Walker. Mike and Herbert Walker over there at Southern Music, man, distribution, man. Shout out to them boys, man. Mike gave me a... Oh, let me see what's up. Where's Ryan? I'm trying to think. Where's Ryan at? Because Ryan talking cash. Right? I just looking at this nigga sitting there posing. Nigga sitting with his head like, this nigga starstruck. Hey, Miss Black Panther. Hey, look here. Hey, Miss Black Panther, look here. If a man is looking at me, this why. If a man is looking at me like this, I'm getting the hell away from him. If a man like this here, like, if a man like, hey, Miss Black Panther, if a man like, yeah, dog, I holla at you, dog. I holla at you, man. Just shut up and just be a fan. Just be a fan, dog. Be a fan over there. I holla at you, dog. Just be a fan.
True.
Woo, Lord have mercy.
True.
Hey, Hannibal. Just about nigga looking at you like that. Nigga in love. You know what I mean? When I'm alone in my room, sometimes I stare at the wall. Yeah, I'm good, dog. You got it, dog. Yeah, keep that shit right over there, dog. Yeah, you good. Keep that shit right over there. Nah, dog, nigga looking at me like he wanna bust his bussy wide open. Bussy popping. I don't do bussy. We don't do bussy now. I don't do that now. You know what I mean? You wanna bust it wide open now. That's what you wanna do. So be it. You did. I mean, if that's what you want to do. I just ain't into that. I ain't knocking nobody who into that. You get what I'm saying? But if that's what you want to do, you know, you dig? So, anyway. So, that nigga right here, nigga, you know what I mean? Shit. I'm into women. I like women. So, anyways. Hold on. Let me go back. Now, we're going to play the video that Ryan Garcia dropped. I have it. I'm going to play it. This guy, now this is Dollar Bill. He say, is this man high or drunk or delusional? Henry, come get your clown. We want the guy that knocked your son down and beat him. He's talking about Rollie Romero. You remember the same Rollie? You didn't want to rematch? Ryan is unfocused, too emotional, with too many excuses. Send Rollie. We ready. So I need to show y'all. Now that's what Dollar Bill said. I need to show y'all what Ryan was saying. Hold on. I got a whole lot of shit to show y'all. Man, I got a whole lot of shit to show y'all. What Ryan was saying, though? Oh, I got a whole lot of shit to show y'all today, boy. Lord have mercy. Let me pull it up. Man, shit. Let's see, Ryan. I thought I saved it, though. Nigga, Ryan got 12 million followers. Let me see. Oh, what? Bro,
like you don't know. And then he said one good point.
Hold on.
All right, Pepino, I was going at it with Ryan Garcia yesterday.
What? Hey, hold on, I don't know who this dude is. But who this dude is laying down right here? Like who this dude? Do y'all know this dude laying down? Just asking for a friend. I don't know if y'all can hear that. Do y'all know who this dude is laying down and why this dude? Anyway, maybe I'm looking too much into it, but I digress. My bad. Hold on, go back. Hell is going on.
I didn't overdo it on Thanksgiving.
All right, Pepino, I was going at it with Ryan Garcia yesterday, and I just want to say I was wrong. And you know what the coolest thing about being a crazy?
This motherfucker laying down. They laying down together. Oh, wait.
All right, Pepino, I was going at it with Ryan Garcia yesterday, and I just want to say I was wrong. And you know what the coolest thing about being a crazy person, or the best part about me, that I'm crazy, sober or drunk, say whatever the hell I want,
What?
is that if I'm wrong, I just admit I'm wrong instead of doubling down.
That's hard to do, to admit you're wrong.
No, dude, I was on the phone with Ryan yesterday where it was like, we literally were saying, like, I was literally going to say, I was killing you. Like, I would kill you. Like, literally, I was spend all week.
They were laying
You don't
down
know.
together?
And then he said one good point, and he...
Yeah, dog. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Anyway, I ain't see nothing. We ain't see nothing, y'all. We ain't see nothing.
I didn't overdo it on Thanksgiving. Let's go.
All right,
We still there.
Yeah, okay. He said he ain't overdoing on Thanksgiving. All right, yeah, we ain't seen nothing. We ain't seen nothing, y'all. We ain't seen nothing. Matter of fact, here it go right here. Yeah, we ain't seen nothing. Well, a whole lot of bussy. That's a lot of bussy. Bussy smell. And hold on, what that smell is? Smell like bussy in here, y'all. What y'all been doing? What smell like bussy here? Smell like the last time I came here. Is that bussy juice? What is that? Is that bussy juice? Is that bussy juice? All right, are you sure? All right, just check it now. No, I'm good, dog. I ain't gonna sit down, dog. I'm gonna just stand up, dog. Just stand up. You get what I'm saying? I'm cool, baby boy. So y'all see this right here. Ryan Garcia versus Mario Barrios. February 21st. You know what, man? I ain't gonna lie. Mario Barrios can box, though. Mario Barrios can box. He has a good jab, so, you know what I mean? Hey, Miss Connie, you saw that? Hey, Miss Connie, you saw that? You know, I'm just saying me. You know what I mean? I don't know who the dude is. I don't know who either one of these dudes is. I ain't never heard of them. Shit. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, it is what it is. Hold on. Let's see, can we... Yeah, that's a whole lot of bussy right there. Going on. Nigga sweet, you know what I mean? Again, I ain't knocking nobody now. I ain't knocking nobody what they into. You know what I mean? That motherfucker right there. That motherfucker quick. Shit. He waiting on you to throw that motherfucker. See that shit a timing shot. That shit a timing shot right there, boy. I'm looking, I just thought Ryan threw that left hook. I see how he hit that with that left hook though. Like, yeah, that motherfucker right there, boy. Shit. That shit, he got them twitch muscles. That shit real quick. You can't get close to that motherfucker now. You get close to him, he letting that bitch go. Anyway, where's the video at? Where's the video at of crying Ryan? There's no crying that motherfucker right here. You know what I mean? Where's that video at? All this whole lot of buss again, I ain't, you know, again, so a lot of, as I said before, like some of these dudes, they want to make love to their favorite fighter. They want to make love to him. You know, and again, I ain't knocking. Listen, if that's your fantasy, if your fantasy is to make love to Deebo, I ain't got no problem with that. That what you into. You know what I mean? We gonna keep it pushing. We gonna keep it pushing over here. If that's your fantasy, you know. If that's your fantasy, fam. Again, I ain't knocking another man's fantasy. Do you, baby boy? Just don't be talking tough to me. Don't be talking. Listen, don't be talking tough to me if you got a picture like this here. Don't be telling me you gonna pull up and you gonna do A, B, C, and D, but you looking like this with niggas on the internet like this here. No, we ain't doing that. True. Cause I don't believe you. I don't believe. Nah, dog, no. Yeah, you need to. Nah, dog, you in a lose situation with me. You in a lose. And we gotta get the lights up over 150. Once we get over 150, I'll drop the phone line. Yeah, dog, you in a lose, dog. Ain't bro, you ain't no way in hell. I ain't letting a nigga like that with me. Now you ain't gonna with me, dog. That shit ain't gonna happen, dog. Not like that. Yeah, I hear you, fam. I hear your wrist too big. Your wrist too big. Now, don't get me wrong now. There are some big wrist mofos that can throw some hands. I know a couple of them. Like, I knew some I grew up with. I'm like, these motherfuckers here can bump. They wrist bent, but they can bump. You get what I'm saying? But these niggas on the internet, these niggas on the internet, they ain't like that.
True.
Yeah, they ain't like that. They ain't like that. Your wrist too big, fam. Your wrist too big. All I gotta do to whoop you, all I gotta do is have a picture of Deebo. All I gotta do is have a picture of Deebo in my hand. You know what I mean? I'm gonna jab you. Listen, I'm gonna jab you with the left hand, and I'm gonna hold a picture of Deebo up with the right hand. You gonna be like mesmerized, be like, bam, yo, pussy ass nigga, bam, How come catch him with that left hook? How come come with that uppercut? How come with that left hook again? Bam, shoot that jab out there. Hold on, I got Deebo. Yeah, you know what I mean? That's all I need.
True.
Yeah. Put that Deebo. I put that Deebo picture in his face. You get what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's all it takes. Shit, I know your weakness. You in love. You know, you want to give up the pussy. Y'all think I'm lying? I'm finna show y'all something. Hold on, I'm finna show y'all something right here. Hold on, let me show y'all something. Y'all think I'm lying, huh? I don't want a motherfucker thinking, y'all know me. I come with receipts, nigga. I got one thing about Coach Malachi. I had a receipts. Nigga talking about fucking with my nigga. You better, but I got the receipts now. You sure you want to do this? Are you sure you want to do this? Cause I got the receipts now. You sure this what you want to do? Oh, okay. Oh, you bought that life. Okay, we finna find out. All right. Okay, now is it, nigga? Is this you? Is this you? Huh? Is this you? Yes or no? You know, it look like you. Yeah. This you. Look, fam. What you need to do, dog? Try to get that pitch off. Erase that shit. Erase that pitch off the internet. I don't want. No, listen. You know what I mean? Again, I ain't knocking. If you in love, you in love. I ain't knocking that, fam. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Shit. You love who you love. I ain't tripping. But I'm just saying, just don't try to. Just don't be talking that gangster shit. That's what I'm gonna be like. Nigga, don't be talking that gangster shit to me. I ain't trying to hear that shit. He gonna hit now. I showed y'all on Twitter what Bill said. They not thinking about Ryan Garcia. They want to fight. He said they want to fight Rollie Romero. But guess what? Now this what he just said on Sean Zartel podcast. I think the day after or 2 days after Devin beat Brian Norman.
Keep it real with you guys. We got the relationship with His Excellency Turkey Al-Sheikh, and he said that everything was going to me. We're going to make sure that we get Ryan Garcia in there to fight. We get all the guys in there to fight, and that's what we want. You know what I'm saying? We know that they cheated us, and then they went on every platform and saying that Devin's career is over with. He doesn't need to fight no more. He needs to retire. They said they weren't going to rematch him. They were really trying to kill the brand. Sean Zartel, were they not trying to kill it?
Of course. Yeah. They were trying to throw dirt on you, bury you.
Yeah, yes. Kill the brand. Yeah, bury the brand. So, you know what I mean? I put that lawsuit on their motherfucking ass. It slowed it up. It got Turkey Al-Sheikh interested in it. And the rest is history.
Now, we can do a 2-hour show on this right here, just on what Bill Haney said. Because a lot of shit he said is what I kind of like told y'all. Remember, I think a couple of weeks ago, what I told y'all, I said when I was talking to Bill, and I told y'all, Bill is a genius. I was talking to Bill, I say, Bill, when did you decide to sue somebody? Like, what is the determining factor? If, when you file a lawsuit against somebody, what is the determining factor which you file a lawsuit? And you know what Bill told me? He said, when they fucking the money up. If what somebody's saying is doing is fucking the money up, messing up the brand, your brand is how you make your money. If they fucking your brand up, they fucking your money up. He say if they fucking the money up and fucking the brand up, he say that's when I know that's when I file a lawsuit. So this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. See, a lot of the male groupies, y'all looking at it as though, yeah, man, we don't like you and this and that and Haney's this and Haney's that. I say, fam, they don't like you a 2-figure nigga that's a fan. Shut up and be a fan. I got relationships with all these people. Me personally, right? And other people got relationships with them. So I'm privy to certain conversations that I have and they talk to me about and all that stuff there. And I don't, and like I say, Bill a good dude. I like Bill. Bill funny than the motherfucker. He everything you say he is though. Whatever you say he is, good or bad, that's him. Right? But, or indifferent. But he told me that. So that stuck in my head. So he's a businessman. The only thing he care about, look, man, long as they ain't fucking the money up, that's it. Once they start fucking up the money, I'm suing. So let's go. And he said they want to fight Ryan Garcia again. He just said it right there. So let's get it.
For real with you guys. We got the relationship with His Excellency Turkey Al-Sheikh, and he said that everything was going to me. We're going to make sure that we get Ryan Garcia in there to fight. We get all the guys in there to fight, and that's what we want. You know what I'm saying? So he say that's what we want.
They want to get Ryan Garcia in there. Now, something else he said here, I totally agree with. And I understand what they went through. Let's continue. He divulged, he goes a little deeper.
We know that they cheated us, and then they went on every platform and saying that Devin's career is over with. He doesn't need to fight no more. He needs to retire.
So they went on after Ryan Garcia left. We know what happened last year. Everybody was clowning him. You know what I mean? All of us, me too, right? Was clowning him, right? I clowned them all the way up until we found out that Ryan Garcia was cheated, got popped with Ostarin. I said, but damn, he got popped with Ostarin, so damn, you know what I mean? That changed the dynamics of everything. But you know, and I think I was still kind of like going through something with Bill a little bit because of that LDBC shit. Thought he was trying to line me up in New York and all that stuff there, but he eventually got in contact with me 8 months later. And then was like, nah, man, explain to me what happened, this and that. And, you know, it is what it is. Ain't nothing happen to materialize out of it, so we good. So it is what it is. Eyes is always open, though. It is always open, but it is what it is. And that's when I told y'all, I said, man, this shit ain't no beef. Y'all be thinking that this shit been on the internet where one content creator say something about another content creator, and then this other content creator talking about something, yeah, you know, when I see him, I'm going to do A, B, C, and D, and then the people in the chat be thinking it's going to be some shit that pop off, and I'm telling y'all, dude, I be everywhere. Y'all know me, I be everywhere. I be seeing these dudes, it won't be none of that. And what did I tell y'all? I say no matter what you hear these dudes online say with these YouTube channels, you don't never hear nothing about them popping off at no fights. You don't hear nothing about them swinging on nobody. You don't hear nothing about nobody getting knocked out. You don't hear nothing about nobody going to jail. I'm the one that told y'all, dude, don't believe none of this shit. This shit all entertainment. True. I'm the one that told y'all that. You're not going to hear this on the Boxing Boys. You're not going to hear this on Blue Blood Sports TV. Shout out to those guys. You're not going to hear that on any gangster nigga YouTube channel. You're not going to hear that from the dude who say, come to Chicago, come to Chicago. You're not going to hear this from the dude that say, come to Memphis, come to Memphis. I'm talking about all the tough dudes. You don't see them nowhere. When you do see them, it's all peace and love. True. I told y'all that. I told y'all that. I say, dog, that shit ain't nothing. Don't nothing happen. Ain't nobody, you know what I mean? It ain't no gangster shit going down. And another thing too, just because you watch boxing don't mean you can box. Just because your favorite fighter is winning don't mean that you gonna win. You get what I'm saying? I mean, you don't have those, your muscles are not, reflexes, your muscles are not trained, conditioned to do what Devin Haney does or Terrence Crawford does or Canelo does or whatever the case may be. I don't care how passionately you feel about your fighter. It don't mean, nigga, you can fight. True. I mean, that's keeping it a bean. And when the motherfucker, as I say before, when the motherfucker see y'all, don't shit happen. That's why I told y'all none of this shit real. Ain't none of it real, so don't get too emotionally invested in it. Anyway, let's continue.
They said they weren't going to rematch him. They were really trying to kill the brand.
So he said they was really trying to kill the brand. As I said before, like Bill told me, if they trying to destroy the brand, that's fucking up the money. If they fucking up the money, I'm going to file a lawsuit on their ass. So, and then we were talking, he said, man, I fuck with you. Man, continue to do what you're doing because you bring a different spin to it. You bring a different take to it. Yeah, you be kind of hard on it sometimes, but you fair. You kind of like that with everybody, and you fair, and you do this and do that. Man, continue to do you, man. I fuss with you, King. That's what he told me. So I don't listen to what the Haney Maniacs say. The Haney Maniacs don't matter. Y'all don't know these dudes. I do. I talk to these dudes. You don't. Shut up and be a fan. Because that's all you going to be. Nothing more than that. Remember that. This is a pecking order. True. Let's continue. Hold on.
Tons of tell were they not trying to kill it?
Of course, they were trying to throw dirt on you, bury you.
Yeah,
Yes.
kill the brand and bury the brand. So, you know what I mean? I put that lawsuit on their motherfucking ass. It slowed it up. It got Turkey Ala Sheik interested in it. And the rest is history. Keep it real.
So ain't nothing wrong with them popping this shit right now. And that's the same thing. That's the same thing I told Brian Norman. I say, look, you gloss. All the shit that was said, all the shit that was taught, you gonna wear it on the internet. They coming for your neck. And you gotta understand, because a lot of the Devin Haney fans, they went through a lot of shit. Between April and February of this year, they went through a lot of shit. So now they getting their rocks off. Let them get their rocks off. But I told them, they're going to try to bury you. Just like what Bill said. When Devin lost last year, he said they tried to bury him. You need to retire. It's over with. It's done. Did you get what I'm saying? I told B. Norman, I said, they're going to try to bury you. Because you lost to Devin Haney. They're going to say, oh, man, you ain't this, you ain't that, yada, 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 yada. But you made $6 million your last 2 fights. You got to step your game up. Y'all know what y'all need to do. They were telling Devin, oh, you need to get away from your dad. Get away from Bill. Y'all remember that? He need to get away from Bill. I'm talking about people in boxing Hall of Famers and just stuff like that was saying that. You get what I'm saying? I would tell him, I said, look, you finna go through that same thing, but you know, I can't tell you what to do, but you got to do some self-reflection and go back and analyze, and y'all as a team and figure out what y'all need to do in order to get better, in order to get back to this point to where you was at. What you was doing got you that far. You don't want to be so arrogant and cocky to the point to where you say, nah, I'm gonna just continue to do what I've been doing. Nah, what you've been doing got you to a certain point. In order to get to another level, you have to build off of what you did up to that point. So, okay, this is why I got at here in order for me to go to another. And you got to study the other fighters. Study the other fighters who are on that level that you're trying to get to. Watch what they doing. It's like, if I work on a job, right, and I start out as a floor manager. No, I start out when I'm stocking the shelves, a stock boy. Stocking the shelves, and I'm doing real good at it. And I guess what? I'm meeting a quota. I'm getting raises and stuff like that. My manager and supervisors are recognizing what I'm doing. And now in order for me to get to the next level, you know what I mean? Then I become a shift supervisor. And what I'm doing so far got me to become a shift supervisor. But then I get knocked back down the store clerk. I mean, the stock boy. When I got to become a shift supervisor, my desire is to eventually become a manager of my own store. And then once you get that, then you may become a regional manager of several stores. The things that you did that got you to shift supervisor, it's not going to get you to store manager or regional manager. You got to look at the other dudes who are on regional managers level and see what they are doing. Because what they're doing is for a reason. There are different levels, the word levels again, but you get what I'm saying? There's different tiers, so to speak, levels or tiers that you got to go through in order to get to a certain point. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's all. True. You get what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, man. So, so that's what he did. That's what he did. So once he said, because you got to understand, right? And I broke this down to y'all before. And I'm going to explain it like this before I drop the phone lines. Devin Haney is the breadwinner of the Haney family. And he became the breadwinner of the Haney family because Bill Haney, the breadwinner, was the one that invested all his money and time into Devin. And he made sure that he had all of the tools and things that he needed in order to become great. and he went to Floyd Mayweather Sr. And then they moved to Vegas, so that just made it even better. We right there in Vegas, a boxing town. You got access to Floyd Mayweather and Floyd Mayweather Sr. Floyd Mayweather Sr. gave you the stamp of approval, saying that this dude right here is the next Floyd Mayweather Jr. He's anybody out there that fight like my son, who's gonna be the next to take the mantle, it's gonna be this guy right here. I played that video for y'all. Floyd Mayweather Sr. is the one that stamped him as the next Floyd Mayweather. Not Floyd. Not Floyd Mayweather Jr., Money Mayweather. Senior did that. You get what I'm saying? So everything you see, Senior did that. So he was the one that on video just came out in public and said that, right? So so when Bill said that we learned from some of the best in the game and studied it, and he was willing to become a student to learn from people who know more than him. And that takes a level of humility. I don't know if the Normans as a team would be willing to do that. I can't speak for them. Devin Haney was willing to do it. I think Shakur Stevenson is doing it as well, but he's an Olympian as well, right? Because he worked with Bud, Bo Magnum, whatever. He's willing to, but working with Bud is a motherfucker. Because that dude ring IQ so sharp. And Crawford is probably one of the most adaptable fighters in boxing. One of them. I'm not going to say he is the most, but he's one of them. He can fight any style. You want to box long range, we can do that. You want to box mid range, we can do that. You want to fight on the inside, we can do that. You want to get rough and lock up and stuff and try to muscle me, we can do that too. Like he can, however you want it, is however you going to get it with him. I can fight southpaw, orthodox, however you want it. Now, whatever it take to get the job done, I can do that. Motherfucker, very, very smart, very intelligent. You get what I'm saying? So, I don't know if the Normans are willing to do that, but that's what they're gonna need. And if they don't do that, then that tells me ego and pride got in the way. And ego and pride, if your ego and pride there, you ain't never got to worry about touching no belt again. True. Nah. You ain't never gonna worry about touching no belt again. What you say, Miss Black Panther? She said, absolutely, Coach. That's a true statement. Bud is the truth. Yeah. He is. Real smart. Shout out to Master Goku. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to Master Goku. For real. So I say all that to say this. You don't throw a fighter away after one loss. I don't care who the fighter is. You don't throw a fighter away. You don't throw a fighter away after 2 losses. Some of my favorite fighters got multiple losses. You don't throw a fighter away after 1 loss, especially if you lose to a hell of a dude. I seen it happen with Roberto Duran. Roberto Duran got put to sleep by Tommy Hearns in the 2nd round, if I'm not mistaken. Motherfucker thought it was over with for Roberto Duran. And they thought it was over with after the No Mas fight. He beat Sugar Ray the first fight. The second fight, he ended up saying No Mas, ended up quitting because Sugar Ray was moving. The way Sugar Ray fought Roberto Duran the second fight, you know what they'll say? In today's time, they'll say Sugar Ray was running. They wouldn't say what Sugar Ray did with Sweet Science in today's time. They'll say he was running. Oh, man, he was running, man. He fought like he fought the first time. That's what they'll say. In today's time, if Sugar Ray fought like that in today's time, that's what they'll say. How about I know? Because they say it now to other fighters. So, anyways, shout out to Markevion. Salute to you, fam. So, what they was able to do as relate to that, just pretty much formulated style, his game plan, and shout out to Mickey Bay, man. Again, I met Mickey Bay. Mickey Bay is one of the nicest people you ever want to meet, bro. I met Mickey Bay and Tevin Farmer. We was actually in Omaha, Nebraska together when Crawford fought David Avenesian. He fought David Avenesian, and I met them there, right there ringside. It was me, Freeway Ricky Ross, Mickey Bay, Tevin Farmer, Adrian Broner was right down the other side of the ring. Who all was there? Yeah, Shakur was there, but I may not meet Shakur at this after party because they had the after party in the hood after that. And you know what? I ain't gonna say a lie. I don't mean to piggyback, but it's a lot of shit, Bud. There's a lot of shit I see Bud do. I'm like, damn, dog. Like, boy, you a people's champ for real. This man is an 8-figure dude, but you'll see him in the hoods in Omaha. You'll see him in a hole-in-the-wall club in Omaha where gangbangers are at. Because, you know, they got Bloods and Crips and I think Gangster Disciples and stuff in Omaha as well. Shout out to the boys in North Omaha. Yeah, nigga just walked around by himself. You know, like for the most part, you'll see him at the shop, like the stuff that you think that, Lord, you got enough money, you need to send people to the grocery store, go grocery shopping. He'll be in the store shopping. He'll be in the store shopping. When you got that kind of money, you'll figure like somebody like a Mariah Carey, like this dude got a net worth, this dude got 8 figures. And you would think that, yeah, man, especially, you know what I mean? Then he got that Canelo fight, then he gonna get another 50 or maybe even more the next fight. So, yeah, this motherfucker, he do regular nigga shit. He do regular nigga shit. You see how he dress. You know, people say, Bud don't know how to dress. He'll have on like me. I got some sweatpants on. He'll have on something like this here. Hair not, you know, like me, like hair not braided or whatever, maybe out or whatever. And he'll have on some dirt ass Reeboks or something like, he really don't give a damn. And he's driving a pickup truck. He got other vehicles, of course, you know, but he'll drive a pickup truck. I think that's his favorite vehicle, his pickup truck, his favorite vehicle. Yeah, that's it. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's it. He got, you know what I mean? So that's, you know. Yeah, man, so that's what Bill, so like that's why I say Bill is a mastermind, bro. Like, he a mastermind. He really is. I take my hat out to him. One thing about me, man, I respect anybody. I respect anybody I can learn something from. I'm never too proud not to learn. My ego ain't that big to where I'm going to let my emotions get in the way. I'm like, man, this dude saying some real shit. Anybody I can learn something from, I'm going to be right up under him and learn. Because in order for me to elevate my life, I value information. I value information more than money. The reason why I value information more than money, because as long as I got information, I can always make the money. The information and then the work ethic that goes behind once you receive the information. Because you got some people, they just like to hear good shit all the time and like to stock up on information, but they not action takers, right? So the gift that God gave me is that I'm an action taker. If I tell you, a lot of shit I tell you, it's a lot of shit I don't tell y'all. Because the wise man say, when you move, you're supposed to move in silence. So it's a lot of shit I do in silence. I ain't saying 2 words about to nobody. The shit I talk about, it's already done already, right? Or doing. But, damn, I forgot what I was going to say, shit. But the information. So I value the information. Because I know if I take the information, and then if you have a mentor, that's why a mentor is so important. If you have a mentor, the mentor is important because the mentor can advise you and give you advice to help you avoid certain pitfalls that you're going to have to go through in life in order to get to where you're trying to go. Because when you're young, you don't know shit. But when you're young, you think you know shit. The guy who done been there, that's like, I got access to a lot of people who's successful, millionaires, myself. I can call them and talk to them and get advice from them. Now, I never ask for anything. Never ask for no money, no favors, none of that. I don't do that. Because people who got money, they expect you to ask them for something. Because that's what people do. You look at that person who got money as a lifeline to help you. You ain't bringing nothing of value to them, but you feel sometimes when someone, if you got a friend who got money, you may feel compelled to ask him for something. Well, he got it. It ain't going to bother him. He'll be able to help me out with it. But guess what? If you don't know what to do with what you're asking him, guess what? You're going to be back broke again and blow the money or whatever, and then you're going to be back asking again. That's a fast way to destroy a relationship with successful people. Ask them for something. Once you go to ask for money, they ain't picking that phone up no more. They ain't gonna change their number on your ass. Don't never ask a person that's rich for money. You never do that. Take it or leave it alone. True. Take it or leave it alone. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Hold on. Let's see what Eddie Hearn got to say. See what Eddie Hearn got to say.
If I'm looking at styles for Conor Benn, it doesn't matter if it's styles for Conor Benn. Devin Haney is not an easy fight. Like, he's going to tie you up. He's just going to run. He's going to box. He's not going to look to stand and fight. Conor Benn would probably, I think he has the style to really ruffle Devin Haney, but also Devin's tough to beat. So I don't look at that as an exciting fight. What I look at as an exciting fight is Conor Benn against Ryan Garcia. And Turki Al-Sheikh said on Saturday that could be a potential fight for Cinco de Mayo. That's a massive fight for the WBC world title. Conor's in a brilliant position. Everybody's calling him out.
Wait, he said that's a massive fight for the WBC world title, but he's assuming that Ryan Garcia is going to beat Mario Barrios. If Ryan Garcia were to fight Conor Benn on Cinco de Mayo, he's fighting Mario Barrios in February. What's the likelihood? Let's say he was to win. What's the likelihood of him fighting 2 months later? Now, if he was an old school fighter, I can see that. But these fighters in today's time, they don't fight 2 months after they had a fight. Now, if you young coming up, yeah, they do that. But the fighters who's established like a Ryan Garcia, they don't fight 2 months after they had a fight. Do you get what I'm saying? So, no. But anyways, I digress.
Been on the phone, you got Rollie Romero, you got Lewis Crocker. All these world champions want to fight Conor Benn. So he's one of the biggest stars in boxing right now. So we're in a great position.
So basically what he's saying is we don't want to fight Devin Haney. Like he said, that's going to be a tough fight. Because the jab and grab style is, Devin Haney got great footwork. He going to jab you. He going to make sure he get enough punches on you in that round, and then he going to run the clock. For all of y'all who don't know what run the clock is when you know that you up on your opponent, and then you just tie him up for the rest of the round or whatever. That's why when we did that fight party, what was I telling y'all? When Deebo Dev and Norman was in the clinch, you saw Devin Haney looking up at the clock. That's running the clock. Okay, I don't landed like 6 punches on him or 5 punches on him. He only landed really one, so, I know I'm winning this round. Now when he get too close, just tie him up. We run the clock. That's what they call run the clock. You get what I'm saying? So, so that's what he's saying. So he was like, you know what? Devin Haney gonna be a hard fight. That jab and grab style, it's hard to beat that. And he's stronger than the motherfucker. He's stronger than the mug. And he got a little pop. And he got a little pop right now. We saw what he did to Brian Norman. He got a little pop right now. So, it's going to be very hard. And he has that Money Mayweather type style. So it's going to be very, very hard to beat him. This is what Eddie Hearn is saying. We don't want to fight him because stylistically, Conor Benn can't win that style. Can't win it because that's basically what he's conceding. If you think I'm lying, let's say this one more time if you think I'm lying. That's basically what he's saying.
If I'm looking at styles for Conor Benn, it doesn't matter if it's styles for Conor Benn. Devin Haney is not an easy fight. Like, he's going to tie you up. He's just going to run. He's going to box. He's not going to look to stand and fight. Conor Benn would probably, I think he has the style to really ruffle Devin Haney, but also Devin's tough to beat. So I don't look at that as an exciting fight. What I look at as an exciting fight is Conor Benn against Ryan Garcia. And Turki Al-Sheikh said on Saturday that could be a potential fight for Cinco de Mayo. That's a massive fight for the WBC world title. Conor's in a brilliant position. Everybody's calling him out. Shakur's been on the phone. You got Rollie Romero. You got Lewis Crocker. All these world champions want to fight Conor Benn. So he's one of the biggest stars in boxing right now. So we're in a great position.
Why all this? Why? Okay, let's say what he's saying is true. Why all the champs want to fight Conor Benn? Conor Benn ain't got no belt. He fought another dude that never won a belt before. Was Chris Eubank Jr.? I don't think Chris Eubank has Chris Eubank ever been a champion, guys? I'm not sure, because I haven't really followed a lot of Chris Eubank's career. I'm just being honest with y'all. Y'all please educate me. Help me out. Because I don't know. You know what I mean? Has Conor Benn, has Chris Eubank Jr. ever been a champion? Just asking, because he could be. Hey, what Sound T, what it say? He say, niggas really ducking Deebo. Facts.
True.
Hey, what you say? He say, the kid say, IBO champ. Y'all must forgot. Okay, yeah, he was the IBO champ. Man, you know that shit, don't count.
Come Deebo. Who? Deebo.
What's up, y'all? What's up, Red? What you got on my 40, homie?
Hey, now, hold on. Let me tell you something, though. Shout out to Big Mason. Big Mason just said something. I agree with that. If you fight him in the UK, Conor Benn, Devin Haney versus Conor Benn is a big fight in the UK. Because Conor Benn, that fight, they'll sell out the O2 Arena or whatever stadium they got over there, right? Wembley. I don't know if they'll do Wembley Stadium. Like, what's the biggest event? Whatever venue, what venue that Conor Benn and Chris Eubank fought at, I think Devin Haney, Deebo Dev, if Deebo is willing to take his talents to the UK, is Deebo willing to take his talents over there? Brian Norman said he'll go over there, but he's not in the position that Devin Haney. Is Deebo willing to go over there? And if you Deebo Dev, you like, look, I got the belt, I got the belt. What the fuck I'm gonna go over there for? I'm the guy. Come over here and see us. Understandably so. I think the Haney is right about that. But for the money, Conor Benn, if you chasing money as well, Conor Benn fighting him in the UK would be great. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, but Eddie Hearn let you know, look, man, yeah, we ain't finna fight that nigga, man. Fuck that, man. Hell no. You get what I'm saying? He say they ain't finna fight him. You dig? So he let it be known. He say he pretty much conceding, yeah, man, we ain't gonna win that, man. That's gonna be a tough fight. Fighting that, that's gonna Devin Haney gonna be a tough fight for any motherfucker. Because his style, like, you know what he gonna do. Devin remember he said that? He said, look, I can tell Brian Norman what I'm gonna do and ain't nothing he gonna be able to do to stop it. You know what Devin Haney gonna do from this point forward. We know that now from that fight. How do you stop that? You're gonna have to beat somebody like a Gary Antoine Russell. A Gary Antoine Russell, a buzzsaw. Gary Antoine, yeah. I like him against that style. The fight that, you know what I mean? That style won't frustrate him. Because Gary Antoine, that's the last dude you want to try to clinch. Because he rough. Gary Antoine Russell is rough in the clinch. Devin Haney was able to rough up Brian Norman in the clinch. That's going to be hard to rough up Gary Antoine Russell because he coming with knees, elbows, head down, head button. He coming with all of that. And I don't know, like if you someone like a Deebo Dev, no, I don't want to be clinching this nigga here because it's going to be rough in the kitchen. And Gary Antoine Russell, bro. You fight Gary Antoine Russell, nigga, you in a fight. I'm like, man, I don't want to have nothing to do with that nigga there, man. That nigga there, man, shit. I don't know, that jab and grab ain't going to work with that nigga. You don't want to grab that nigga there. You do not want to grab him, no, dog. I don't want to grab him. You got it, dog. You got it.
You want to talk some shit? Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
Call the coach at 530-494-9636. We waiting on your bitch ass. Yeah, man. Phone lines open, man. 530-494-9636. Yeah, man. I'm trying to tell you, that nigga there, boy, that, like, he see that, he with that. Oh, you trying to grab? Bam, he putting with headbutt your ass. Forearm, elbow, bam, knee. Nigga, he let bro like, you shoot, Lord have mercy, boy. Shit, that nigga. Hey, RJ say, he said Alberto Puello did well jabbing the hell out of him. Yeah, he did. It was a close fight. It was a close fight though. He did, but yeah, I don't think Paula wanted to run it back though. He can be ready for that shit. Now again, I'm not saying that Devin can't beat him. I'm not saying that Devin can't beat him. I'm saying that it's a tough out. It's a tough out. That boy, shit. Listen. I heard how he was putting hands and foot on boots in the amateurs. Yeah, man. He told a story about, yeah, man. He say he was in the last bracket or something, and he had to win out. He had to fight everybody, and I heard about that. And then would you say Devin is a better boxer than Boots or whatever? You get what I'm saying? Would you say that? I heard about that. They said that nigga there, man. They said he was in the last bracket or some shit. And he was like, yeah, he had to win. Yeah. hey, shout out to Nate. Shout out to Mark. Hey, what you say, Markevion? Shit, man, that nigga there, man. I'm scared of that nigga. I ain't no boxer. And Markevion, he said beat him 4 or 5 times, coach. Yeah, man. Telling you, bro, like Willie Sumlin said, yeah, he was the last person to beat Boots. Hey, what you say, Damien? He said word on the streets is he got the better of Boots. Hey, listen, I done spoke to quite a few people about that. Yeah, man, that dude, man. That nigga rough, boy. That nigga rough. Hey, look, you can beat him. Listen, check this out. That's just like when Sean Porter fought Errol Spence. If Spence don't knock Sean Porter down, I don't know if he win that fight. He probably would have won it anyways, or it would have been a draw or something. Or he probably would have won it with, because, he's the house fighter. He's the guy that was an in-house fight. But, bro, Spence caught, he hit him with a flash knockdown. Listen, man, the way Sean Porter was roughing Errol Spence up, bro, the way he was turning him, like, that's what really showed. I think that's when Bud knew. Well, I think Bud already knew he could beat Spence, but I say Spence ain't got no footwork. Like I thought, like, bro, the way Sean, I watched that fight 3 times. The way Sean Porter was giving Spence them angles. Now Spence was banging with him now, going to the body, hitting him with uppercuts. Spence and Sean, bro, that's one of my favorite fights. Sean Porter and the Errol Spence fight, that's one of my favorite fights. Because Spence showed that dog. Like, Spence can fight. He can box, but he can fight. That was a fight. Like, no, nigga, we finna fight. You want to bang? I'm finna beat you in your style. And Sean Porter went at him. And the way that Sean Porter was turning Spence had Sean Porter on the ropes. Sean Porter turned his ass and reversed it and held Spence back on the ropes. Spence was looking like, God damn, like, because Sean Porter have great footwork. He might fight like a fullback, but Sean Porter have great footwork. I don't think nobody can deny that. You got to have some footwork to whoop that dude there. He have great footwork, and he fight rough. But yeah, man, I'm like, man. I say I like to say this: Errol Spence won, but bro, it wasn't no easy win. Ain't gonna be no easy win for you, nigga. You know what I mean? Y'all remember what the old lady said on what the old lady said on what Eddie Murphy on what Eddie Murphy said on block this call, yes, spam. On Nutty Professor, when you were playing the old lady, he said, come on, Cletus, come on. Ain't gonna be no easy win for you, nigga. Yeah, you might, it ain't gonna be no easy win, bro. This shit ain't gonna be, it ain't supposed to be easy. It ain't supposed to be easy. You know what I mean? Ain't gonna be no easy win, goddammit. Nigga, it's gonna be rough out, nigga. It's gonna be, elbow, it's gonna be, you know what I mean? Nigga, there's gonna be some headbutts, nigga, it's gonna be some cuts. It's gonna be some knockdown, bro. It's gonna, man, it's gonna be all that shit. Yeah, man. Caller, what's your name? You calling from?
Hey, man, this is Mob Ties Pay right here, man.
Mob Ties, talk to me.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, look. You drop so many gems on here, man. I don't know where to start at, but you was big on that music stuff. I could tell just by the way you talk about it. And another program that you forgot to say was Mixcraft, because I did a little bit of, I was helping the cats out, jump on the auto tunes back in the day, so I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You had that plug in, hey, they'll yell their voices out, put the auto tunes on, they feel like they did. Hey, but check this out. You said some real stuff too, man, about asking somebody who got money for money.
Yeah.
I'm I still hurt to this day, man. It's a lady. Back in 2016, I worked with some people out here, Austin, Texas, with the Hillary Clinton campaign. And you know me, I'm just a nigga. I'm gonna be real. I'm a nigga. You know, I had no place in there, but they accepted me to work with them because I was social media, putting little campaign like signage bulletins, making pictures and all that. I had made a Hillary Clinton picture doing the Superman pose. You know, she was flying, but it was Hillary Clinton.
Yeah.
And out of all the people that hit me up, lady, man, you go look up Leslie Lewis Sword. Her daddy was a millionaire. Reginald Lewis. He was a millionaire. All that.
I heard of Reginald Lewis.
I contact her. Me and her chop. Yeah. I contact her. We chop it up. I exchange numbers with her. So we talking. We on a friendly basis. And I don't know who she is. I'm just thinking it's just a woman. At this, like, I don't know if I'm talking to her like she regular. So it's all smooth and cool. But then me being curious, my mind made me search who she was. Then it was a post I made that she liked, and she wanted to reshare it. She contacted me and said, "Oh yeah, did you want some compensation or something like that for that picture, or I could just use it for free usage?" Me being a nigga, I fucked up. I charged her. I charged the bread. I said, "You gotta pay me." So she paid me. But as soon as I tried to call that number, like I say a week later, because we was on a call basis. I even had a dinner with her out here in Texas. She was married and all that. Then I know that number changed. Like, it's crazy when you said that shit. That shit, I felt that. I said, damn, I should never charge her. You know, so even though she asked, I shouldn't have went for it. That was my fault. You feel me?
Yeah, that's the worst thing. That's the worst thing you can do, fam, because you gotta understand, like, when people have money, they expect you. Like, listen. The way we think about wealth, mob ties, and people who got money is so ass backwards, because I know people who have money, bro, and they not flashy. They driving basic shit. Like, I'm talking about Hyundais, Tesla. They might have a Tesla or whatever. And bro, they live in middle class neighborhoods, like kind of like where I'm living at right now. I live in a community, nice community. But these motherfuckers they millionaires, but they don't change. Like, the entertainment industry, it's all about the flash and the glam and the glitz. But them dudes in the entertainment industry, they ain't really got no money like that. Like these, like, they got money, but I'm saying other people I know, they don't want attention to themselves. The worst thing you can do when you have money is bring attention. If I'm wearing jewelry, I'm bringing attention. If I'm driving fancy cars, I'm bringing attention. And if I'm loud with the money, I'm bringing attention, meaning everybody gonna come on and ask me for money. So in order to, people who I know who have money, when they want to establish good relationships, they are always looking to see, damn, this motherfucker know I got money, they gonna treat me different. And I know everybody I know who got money, I be around them, let me around them. You know, and I know in my mind they waiting on me. They might be waiting on me to ask them for something. I ain't gonna ask them for shit. Not gonna ask for nothing. You know what I mean? I ain't ask for nothing.
Yeah. That was her way of doing it, by approaching me like that, trying to see my reaction. And I was younger at the time, knowing what I know now. You feel me? That relationship could have went so many ways. I was working with her hand by hand, and I just took that bait. Like, I didn't even realize it till, she paid me out. I'm good. But like how you said, she paid out that check, that deposit I got, that shit came and went. Her family good.
Yeah.
She comes from a family of money. So her giving me that wasn't like something hard to do. It was easier for her to just give me that and just to stop dealing with me. Like, oh, you that type. And I felt that shit immediately. And now it's like, when you said that shit, bro, I was like, oh man, you preaching some real good game on here. And it's boxing talk. But back on boxing talk, I want to say, goddamn, Deebo Dev, Brian Newman Jr., he felt that jab, that power, that lead jab. That's the same jab that y'all praised Triple G from having. That was a bone-crushing jab. And that's why I say, he's gonna do what he's gonna do. I see him taking out Rollie. I see him taking out Ryan. And Ben, you got to understand, Devin's 27. Conor Ben's 29. That's why Bill say this is Devin era. He's not going to give him that shot while he's in his prime. He's going to get that fight with Conor Ben, but it ain't going to be right now. That's why I heard what Bill was saying. It ain't going to be right now, but Dev young. That fight will come. Conor Ben's just going to be 32, 35, 36, or 30, 33. But he going to get that fight. But it's going to be on their terms. And I respect Bill for all he do. You know, even though Shakur, my boy, at the end of the day, I can respect the man who can speak a game plan and execute with that shit. So all hats off to Bill and Dev. They got a good camp over there.
All right, shout out to Martaz, A-Town stand up. Salute, brother. Yeah, man. I'm like, man, you get what I'm saying? Because, you know, it's about the relationship. It's about the relationship. You get what I'm saying? It's about establishing the relationship. And the fastest way to burn that bridge on motherfuckers who got money is asking for something. Have your hand out. Right? Like, you know, you have to see how you can bring value to somebody else's situation. That's my advice I can give you. See if you can bring value to someone else's situation. If you can bring value and show them that you can add to what they already have, that's how you establish the relationship. Can you add to what I already have? Because I already know, goddammit, I know what you want. You want money. But how am I benefiting from that? And when people who have money, they think different. They don't look at money as, oh, I can go buy more shit. That's thinking like a consumer. When people who have money, they look at how can I grow this money more? What is it I can do that I can grow this money more? I mean, there's a reason why Warren Buffett drive around in the same vehicle and live in the same house and all that shit there, but he got more money than any nigga in boxing. You can take all your favorite fighters, pull them in one, favorite fighters that's active or retired, he got more money than all of them. And he made 99% of his wealth after the age of 50. Compound interest over time. Wealth is something that takes years to build. So when I see a motherfucker on social media wearing a diamond, wearing a gold chain or showing some material shit, I'm like, man, I know motherfuckers got more money than you and they don't do none of this shit. So this is for show and flash, right? Like with Floyd. With Floyd, that's his moniker. His moniker is Money Mayweather. So he uses money and materialism as a tool in order to attract more money. Is Floyd Mayweather at the age of, he's almost 50, buying all these diamonds and jewelry and watches and stuff? I doubt it. I mean, just think about it. Because you learn about, it's a word you learn. Hold on, I'm gonna write this down because I know I'll forget. Just think about it. Just think about it. You know, when you buy something that you really like, something material, something that you want to buy that makes you feel better as a person, makes you look good, right? Makes you feel better as a person. How many times can you buy that and replicate that feeling? I'm gonna give you a perfect example. Boy, I just got me a brand new Rollie, boy. I got, I got baguettes, and stuff, and I got VVS diamonds, Eliante diamonds, and all that stuff. And you feel happy and good, right? You excited. Then what else you want to do? Let me go wear this out in public and show everybody how I'm stunting. Everybody else you want to walk around, they ain't got none of this. But you so impressed with what you just bought that you got to go show it. And then, okay, I'm finna go buy some more jewelry to try to get that same feeling all over again. Then some more jewelry to try to get that same feeling all over again. Next thing you know, you got a whole bunch of diamonds and jewelry and this and that and all these clothes. It's like, dude, okay, how you feel now? It's like, are you still chasing that feeling of validation that I made it? Well, I'm finna go. So now you got an expensive lifestyle. Because you got to keep up with the image, because now you spending money just to impress a bunch of people who you don't even know. I know people right here in this city, dog, they the total opposite because they understand they don't believe in investing in depreciating assets. Soon as you buy that car, that Bugatti or Bentley, that shit depreciate 30% as soon as you drive off the lot. Depreciating asset. That shit depreciated. Bro, you don't lost value. You don't lost money in that shit. I'm riding around the city, nigga. What's happening? I'm stunting. How much you pay? I paid $200. You know that bitch worth $170 now. For real? Yeah, you don't lost $30,000. Then each year go by, that bitch gonna depreciate more and more. And then you pulling up in the spot, the club, to try to impress a bunch of strangers who you don't even know. Why is it so important for you to impress a bunch of motherfuckers that you don't even know? That shit don't make no sense when you think about it. So, yeah, motherfuckers I know, man, they be talking about trust funds and Roth accounts and S&P 500s. I don't know nothing about no S&P 500. I mean, I heard of it before, but I have a Roth account myself. I had one of my friends who got money. Look, man, get a Roth account, and just if you just do that, you better than most. Yeah, but he told me. He said, if you just do that, you better than most. Get your Roth account. And put so much money in that bitch every goddamn month. And over a period of time, watch what happened. I took his advice. True. I took his advice. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is, it is what it is, man. So, yeah, man. So, again, and I remember I was talking to Bill one time, and Bill playing the money game. Money game, we're gonna run the money up, we're gonna get the money, wherever the money at, we're gonna get it. Again, I be laughing at Floyd. He said, I made some smart investments. Yeah, but then a lot of times that shit just be a facade. They be flogging. A lot of times they just be flogging. Flogging just means just perpetrating, right? A lot of times it may be, well, it's all a marketing scheme. Well, look, for all we know, Devin can be talking to Benny the jeweler, and very similar to what Floyd be doing or whatever. Floyd be buying a lot of jewelry, but Hey, what happened? Hold on. I just dropped my thing just fell. Anyway, oh, here you go right here. Sorry about that, y'all. The fuck? Hold on, somebody just called. See what this is. I'll call it. What's the name you called it from?
Hey, what's going on, Coach? The coach?
Yeah, I'll call it. What's your name? Where you called it from?
Yeah, Tim from Jordan.
What your name is?
There? Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, what's your name is?
Tim. Tim out of Georgia.
Kim out of Georgia, talk to me. Say Kim or Tim? Tim out of Georgia, talk to me.
Yeah, what's going on? I want everybody to give Ryan this fight against Mario. But, Coach, I want to ask you something. Yeah, Mario fought Tank and Ryan fought Tank. Who had the better fight against Tank? Was it Mario or Ryan?
Well, two different circumstances. Ryan fought Tank under a catch weight and a rehydration clause, and then Mario Barrios fought Tank under a rehydration clause, but at a higher weight. So I would say Mario Barrios had a better fight.
So how are they picking Ryan to beat Mario? I mean, that don't make no sense to me.
I mean,
I don't get that. That ain't no guarantee win for Ryan. I don't understand that.
I mean, ain't that guaranteed. They got to get in the ring and fight, but styles make fights. So just because Mario Barrios did a better performance against Tank than Ryan Garcia, that don't mean that Ryan Garcia can't beat him.
Yeah, but still, though, I mean,
You know, I mean,
listen,
check this out.
Go
Roberto,
ahead.
Tommy
Go
Hearns,
ahead.
Tommy Hearns knocked out Roberto Duran. Tommy Hearns got knocked out by doggone Iran Barkley. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that Roberto Duran would have knocked out? Would not knocked out? Would have beat Iran Barkley, the same dude who knocked out the guy who knocked him out. So styles make fights. You know.
Yeah, that's true. You're right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. But still, though, I mean, I don't know. I got Mario in that one. You know. Now I will say this right here, Coach. If he would have beat Rollie off the dope, if he'd have beat Rollie off that dope, then yeah, I give it to Ryan. But since he come off the dope and couldn't do nothing with Rollie, I'm sorry. I don't see it. Now, as far as Devin, I got Devin winning that if they fight. Now, if he on that stuff, then I'm going to get it to Ryan. But if he come in there clean off that dope, then Devin going to beat the brakes off him all day. That's just what I got to say. That's just my opinion, though.
Yeah, it ain't nothing wrong with that, fam. Ain't nothing wrong. But I'm telling you what boxing want. What boxing want, they want Ryan Garcia to beat Mario Barrios. Me, I want him to beat Mario Barrios because I want that belt from Mario because I don't like how he moving with it. And then if Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia gonna fight each other again, Devin Haney is already the WBO welterweight champ. It's gonna make that fight even bigger if Ryan can beat him. Now I agree with you. It don't mean that Ryan Garcia is gonna beat Mario Barrios. I totally agree with that. But
there ain't no guaranteed on that.
But guess what? It ain't no guarantee Mario Barrios is gonna beat Ryan Garcia.
I got you. I agree.
You see what I'm saying? That shit
that's cool,
that shit go both ways.
I got you.
All right, but salute, fam. Shout out to you.
Anyway, that's what's up, Coach. And look at him. I won 500 on Devin, though. So, you know, hey, I'm going with Devin all the way. It don't matter which one he fights.
All right, salute,
Mario
fam.
Ryan, I'm putting another. Yeah, all right, cool. Appreciate it.
Hold on, he say Duran didn't beat Barkley clean. Duran used all kind of dirty tactics against Barkley. I mean, you saying all that to say what? I mean, Devin Haney did all kind of dirty tactics against Brian Norman, but he still won. What does that mean? He dropped Iran Barkley. I seen that fight like 10 times, bro. Dropped him. Fought him right there mid-range. And Iran Barkley hurt Roberto Duran in that fight. Caught him with some clean stuff. And he stood right there. Yeah, no, man. Y'all don't get where you coming from with that. He say Ryan is fast as hell, though. And he does have power. I mean, we'll see. You was only as good as your last fight. You know, I think that's how people looking at it. You get what I'm saying? So, what it say, fam? He say, so you made some money, my friend. Yeah, he say he made 500. I'm happy for him. You know what I mean? Happy for the brother. What did it say, fam? He say PBC fighters have zero control of their careers. Yeah, I mean, you know. Yeah, I mean, again, you know what? Hey, Damien, we still don't know what the hell Al Heyman at. True. Ain't nobody seen Al since 1975. You dig?
Well, you know, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and saying Al Heyman.
Yeah, ain't nobody. And listen, ain't nobody. I mean, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Shit, you know. Carla, what's your name? You calling from?
Yo, Coach, it's Rick. Yeah, it's funny you were talking earlier about finances and whatnot. I'm having to deal with paying off all my credit cards and my mortgage statements and my electrical this today. It's funny that way. But I wanted to ask you, Coach, this moniker that Devin Haney's going by as Deebo Dev, does he deserve that moniker? Or because Deebo presumably clearly knocked out every other person that he came across. And so on that basis, I don't see Devin knocking anyone out. Yes, he got the win over Brian Norman Jr., but was it a knockout? Then can we call him Deebo? In my eyes, no, we cannot give him that moniker, despite the fact that Bill Haney His papi gave him that moniker. Do you agree in that context that Devin Haney does not deserve that title of Deebo?
No,
That's all I'm saying, Coach.
No, I like the title Deebo. It's funny. It's real funny. I mean, we had a lot of fun with it. I like the title Deebo because, well, I got to be fair. Devin Haney got ripped a lot last year, for what happened with Ryan Garcia fight, and then it was more so the lawsuit because Bill ended up suing Ryan Garcia for battery on top of being a fraud and cheating and stuff like that. I told Bill I don't have a problem. I didn't have a problem with the lawsuit for cheating and stuff. The battery, that kind of went crazy. So he took a lot of flack. He got destroyed in the media and on social media all last year. And then when he fought Jose Ramirez, he did the Running Man. And then you got to look at where the Deebo came from. He fought a dude named Brian Norman Jr. who was the hardest hitting puncher in the welterweight division. He knocked 3 dudes. He knocking dudes out, got dudes losing their memory, and a lot of people did not think that Devin Haney was going to win that fight, including myself, because of his past 2 performances. And then the way he looked like he was gunshot against Jose Ramirez, a lot of flinching and stuff. And so for him to be able to come back and say Deebo, meaning, and Bill Haney explained it, he called his son Deebo because his son moves up to different weight divisions, and like Deebo, he take people's shit. So he took the belt. Did he knock him out? No, but he almost knocked Brian Norman out in the second round. I thought he was gonna stop him. It would have shot the hell out of me. But I get what you're saying. He doesn't have a menacing look, and he's not intimidating. But yet, I think he should continue to run with it. I like it myself.
But Coach, one final thing. You stated that the lawsuit for assault and battery. I think a lot of the masses, the people, they kind of forgot about that. It just kind of went under the rug type thing. No one was really talking about it until the actual statement through Twitter. And I'm not sure if it's correct or authorized or authentic in the context that Devin did not get the judgment ruling of in favor of him getting that lawsuit against Ryan Garcia for the assault and battery. That's it, Coach. All
right, salute,
what?
fam.
Sorry?
No. I was saying when Bill dropped the lawsuit, he dropped the lawsuit, before they fought Jose Ramirez because he was promised that they was going to get the rematch of Ryan Garcia. So he dropped the lawsuit. That's what happened in that case.
Oh. All right, Coach. Thanks for the correction. All
right, salute, fam. Yeah, man. I mean, listen. If y'all don't like Devin Haney called him, being called Deebo Dev, so somebody got to go in there and beat him. That's how you stop that. Go in there and beat him. Somebody got to beat Craig and knock out Deebo. I mean, it's funny, but I like it. Deebo Dev. We said it so much over here. I was saying Deebo Dev in 5 and shit. I had my Deebo Dev in 5 T-shirt yesterday for Thanksgiving. I had that on yesterday. I like it. I like calling him that because it's funny. It's like, man, and I know it pissed people off. Oh, that nigga ain't no goddamn Deebo and all that shit there. They called him Deebo Dev, man. Fuck that. That old pillow fist motherfucker, this and that, yada. You know what I mean? So for me, it's good for the banter. It's good for the laughter. It's good for the jokes. It's good for entertainment. I like it. I like it. If you don't like a motherfucker calling Dev Deebo, guess what? Somebody beat him. That's how you stop that. Who gonna beat him? See, that's how you stop it there. That's how you stop all that. Who gonna beat him? Yeah, dog, I don't like his style, dog. Nigga gonna just jab and grab. Okay, what is it that you can do to stop him from grabbing? And what is it that you can do to stop him from jabbing you? What is it that you can do? I'm just saying, dog, the nigga goddamn dog, his style born. Okay, I understand all that. Can you go in there and beat him? Yeah, man, I'm just saying, fam, I get what you saying, dog. But, people were going to sleep. Okay, the other dude had a role in that. Okay, what is it that the other dude was not doing in order to stop him from doing what he was doing? How come one guy was able to do what he wanted to do in the ring, but the other guy couldn't? So what was it that he was doing that neutralized the other guy? Do you get what I'm saying? So that shit go both ways, fam. It go both ways. And one thing, but I ain't gonna hate on the man. I'm gonna call the spade a spade. I'm gonna call it like I see it. Yeah, I hear what you're saying, dog. But okay, let a nigga go in there and beat him. Stop him from calling himself Deebo. Put egg on Bill Haney's face. That's how you stop that. Shout out to Rob. Hey, okay. Dropping that $2 super chat. Salute to you, fam. Yeah, that's how you stop that. I'm so good of a boxer that I'm going to impose my will on Deebo. Deebo not going to impose his will on me. What's Deebo will? Jab you, catch it with the 1-2, grab you and lock you up. But I'm so good as a fighter that ain't going to work on me. Because if you got one guy that's ever imposed his will on the other guy, then that means the other guy wasn't as good as he thought he was. Especially when you say, you know what, man, I know what he gonna do. The grabbing ain't gonna work on me. I got something for that. And they didn't have nothing for it. You knew he was gonna do it and you still couldn't stop it. So, you know, somebody got to step up and be the one to go in there and beat him. Stop him from calling himself Deebo. Brian Norman had an opportunity to do that. If Brian Norman Jr. would have beat Devin Haney or knocked him out or just beat him, guess what? There's no more Deebo. Deebo dead. No pun intended. R.I.P. to Sonny, Tiny Lister. R.I.P. to him. There's no more Deebo. Guess what? Deebo dropped him. So, you get what I'm saying? We got, you know, shout out to Swift. Hey, okay. We're dropping that. Bam, dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. He said it's assault and battery because it was an illegally enhanced competitor in the comeback sport. If your hand wraps have plaster on the fight, that's assault and battery also because the illegally enhanced nature of the comeback. Yeah, I mean, I get that, but, you know, I remember when they had plaster on his hands when Margarito fought doggone Miguel Cotto. Miguel Cotto didn't do that. I get what you're saying. But at the end of the day, the Haneys dropped the lawsuit. That's another thing, too. Nobody forced them to drop that lawsuit. They dropped that lawsuit. If they felt very, very strong about that lawsuit, if they felt very strong about it, they wouldn't have dropped it. They dropped it. They dropped it because they got promised that they was going to fight Ryan Garcia next. But yet and still, nobody made them drop it. They could have said, "Nah, we finna make an example. Take our chances in the court," but they didn't. They dropped it. So apparently, regardless of what reason why he dropped it, he dropped the lawsuit because apparently he didn't feel like it was strong enough. So, you know, I mean, it is what it is. You get what I'm saying? Nobody made him drop it. You know, so it is, you know, it is what it is, you know. So I mean, that's what I'm saying. They you know what I mean? They ended up dropping the lawsuit. So, you know, so yeah, man, but motherfucker don't like Deebo. Like, okay, if Ryan Garcia, let's say if Ryan Garcia or Mario Barrios or Rollie Romero, whoever it may be, if we get a unification match with any one of these guys, they got an opportunity to beat Devin Haney. Stop him from calling himself Deebo. And until a motherfucker beat him, I'm gonna continue to call him Deebo. Deebo Dev. Hell, we made that shit popular over here. The way we was promoting it. So, you know, I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. You get what I'm saying? Hold on. What this dude said? He said, same reason Deontay Wilder sued Tyson Fury to force him to a fight. But guess what? Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder didn't drop this lawsuit. Deontay Wilder made Tyson Fury fight him again. But guess what Deontay Wilder didn't do? See, it's a whole lot. It's a whole lot in this. It's a whole lot in this. This is too easy. Because we don't been down this road before. Deontay Wilder didn't sue Tyson Fury for cheating him. See, this what you did, fam. This what you did. I think you're conflating two different situations. All lawsuits are not created equal. Deontay Wilder sued Tyson Fury because he had a rematch clause and Tyson Fury tried to skip out of the rematch clause. He was trying to fight Anthony Joshua for undisputed at heavyweight. when he was contractually bound to fight, Wilder again. That's totally different from Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. There was no contractually bound to fight each other. He sued him because of battery and using PEDs and stuff like that and all that stuff there. And he dropped the lawsuit. Deontay Wilder did not drop the lawsuit. I remember this like it was yesterday because Tyson Fury was trying to fight Joshua, and Tyson Fury's team and Eddie Hearn and all them, they was trying to give Wilder step-aside money to stop him to drop the lawsuit. And Wilder like, nah, I don't want no step-aside money. I want to fight. I want him to honor his contract and fight me again. And he went to arbitration, went to court, and the judge ruled in his favor. He didn't drop it. And guess what he didn't do? Even though he accused Tyson Fury of cheating him, Wilder said that Tyson Fury had egg weights in his gloves. Guess what? He didn't sue him for egg weights. He said the referee was a crab in the bucket referee. He didn't sue the referee for being a crab in the bucket. He said that Mark Breland spiked his water bottle. He didn't sue Mark Breland for spiking his water bottle. He said Tyson Fury put juju on him. He didn't sue him for juju. He said the costume made his legs heavy. He didn't sue the costume makers. The gay dudes, the gay white men named Donalo and Crowley from the Glam Squad. He sued that man for trying to skip out of a contract to fight somebody else. And he took him all the way to court. He didn't drop it, even though he was offered step-aside money, and he won that lawsuit. Got to fight again, got his ass whipped, but he got knocked out, but he got to fight again. So those circumstances are different. Those circumstances are different. What did it say, Cooking with Sir He said, coach. Yeah, I remember that shit like yesterday. Because I was battling with the entire LDBC at that time. I had all the Deontay Wilder on the Twerkinator army coming over here, threatening a nigga, hollering about what they were going to do and all this stuff there. I had bodied an entire boxing community. I mean, there's no issues with me and those guys now. Everything cool with me anyways. You know, I ain't tripping on them. But at that time, I had bodied an entire boxing community. That was the first one I bodied. Just me by myself, destroyed all of them. And then when Tyson Fury knocked out Wilder, I was like, shh. They was done after that. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, I remember that shit. I remember that shit like yesterday. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I was doing this shit, cause listen, that's when I made this clip right here. I don't even play, nigga. Wakanda, bring your ass over here, nigga. This what I'm gonna do to you. Oh Lord, I just kicked Wakanda in the face. Oh, hit him in the stomach. Oh Lord, kick him, slap him, kick him again. Oh Lord, I'm being Wakanda ass. What you gonna do, Wakanda? You want some more? Oh Lord, hammers, go up on him, bam, catch him in the neck. Ah, Lord, Wakanda is dead. Yeah, I made that clip right there. When I listen. When I bodied him, I made that clip right there. I said that's over with. That's done. Next. then came the aerosexuals. They came. I bodied them with this.
Yes. Yes. Surprise. You gay. That's not all. Go in there. Yes. It is warm. Yes. I love you. Just because.
And you right about that, Michael. You said that you say Wilder didn't have any proof. That is true. But Wilder said he had proof. Devin Haney and Bill had proof because Ryan Garcia got popped with Ostarin in the system. But guess what? They dropped the lawsuit. So they had proof that he cheated them, but they dropped the lawsuit with proof. Do you get what I'm saying? So, I mean, it is what it is. They had proof and they dropped it. So, I mean, it is what it is. And I get it, but, they received so much backlash from that. So that's why I say I ain't tripping. You know what I mean? Like the Haneys, like you got people who really, really hate Devin Haney like to their core, and they just, you know, it ain't nothing he can do that's gonna make people like him, and that's fine. You have a right to feel that way. It's just like Crawford. You know, there's people that hate Crawford to the core, and ain't nothing he can do to make them like him. And another, and, you know, when you got people who don't like you, you never try to go out of your way to impress people who don't like you. Because like my mother taught me a long time ago. She say, son, let me tell you something. I say, what's that, mama? She say, if somebody don't like you, ain't nothing you can do to make them like you. So why even try? Be like me. You have a I don't give a fuck attitude. My mama ain't give a fuck. Tell a motherfucker to kiss your ass and keep stepping. As long as they ain't taking no food out of your mouth or money out of your pocket or whatever the case may be, F them. Like me and my mama used to talk like that. She was my mama was a straight shooter. Betty Jean, R.I.P. to mama, she was a straight shooter though. Betty Jean was just, she gonna give it to you straight. Look you dead in your eyes and tell you that. Yep, that's what it is. She gonna tell you, look, stop being a bitch, this and that. My mama was very, very blunt. A very blunt woman. Very blunt woman. Hold on. I just seen this new video right here. I just saw this. Somebody just sent me this. Let me see what they talk about right here.
Your favorite fighter moves like Floyd Money Mayweather.
We don't move like Mayweather because we ain't out here looking for no McGregor fights. We ain't definitely taking no Berto fights. We certainly ain't taking no Robert Guerrero fights. We certainly...
Hold on, why they saying we? Why they saying we? I'm telling you, why you saying we?
We ain't taking no fucking Maidana fights. The fuck out of here.
Bill Haney saying that Devin was going to fight Jake Paul next.
Because he's smart.
You just said he wasn't looking for the fight, though.
I ain't say nothing about Jake. I said we don't do no Berto fights. I gave you names, man. I gave you names. How you confuse Jake for Berto? How you confuse Robert Guerrero for Jake? How you confuse Maidana for Jake? Devin is intelligent. You're right. He'll never fumble that Jake bag. Devin is one of the first fighters who got on a Jake undercard. He was never too big. He ain't got no ego. Devin is with the shits. He with every fight. He want to fight all y'all favorite fighters, and he willing to do what he got to do to get bigger.
Your favorite fighter.
Okay. Hey. Yeah, see what we got to do now. Hey, you know what? When I'm hearing that saying we, it remind me of and shout out to Ness. I spoke to him yesterday. It reminded me of I remember like I used to like these dudes be coming over here. They don't come over here anymore, but they used to come over here and they used to be like they was fanning it like, yeah, see what here now. See my fighter just bought a brand new Bugatti and see he made $20 million his last fight. Well, Crawford ain't making no money like that. He making peanuts. My fighter making such and such. And I'm looking at these dudes, and they were talking like they was a part of the PBC and connected to Floyd and Errol and the way they were talking, fam. I'm like, damn, my nigga, why you talking like we? And well, that's when we came up with pocket watching. We came up with pocket watching too. I had to make an amendment to the commandment. I make an amendment. Yeah, we can pocket watch on Tuesday because that's all they wanted to do, just pocket watch. Hey, Miss Connie, that's all they wanted to do was just pocket watch. Yeah, see, we doing this and we doing that. They ain't never met Devin. They ain't never met Bill, but it's we. Now, of course, I do know Ness got a good relationship with the Haneys. He do. Ness got a good relationship. Ringside, Danny is a part of their team. Facts. He's a part of their team. I can confirm that. Ringside, Danny, they should be on the Boxing Boys. Yeah, he's a part of the Haneys team. He is that. You get what I'm saying? So, but you know, sometimes the fans be like, yeah, see what we doing next. See what we got to do. Them motherfuckers, hey, that's when I came up with the saying, you know, a 7-figure or 8-figure nigga ain't gonna never take financial advice from a 2-figure nigga. Like y'all ain't never heard a 2-figure nigga before till you heard that from me. That came from me. Y'all, I used to say that all the time. You got a net worth of 2 figures. And you telling the guy who has a net worth of 8 figures, yeah, he doing bad business. Well, if he doing bad business, what the hell is you doing? You at your baby mama house, roaches running around on the rental center furniture. You playing PlayStation all day. You got your homeboys there laying on the floor. You eating up all the children's cereal, drinking all the children's milk, eating all the children's sugar, drinking all the children's juicy juices. Your baby mama come home from work. The dishes piled in the sink. You smoking Reggie, Nick Sachs or Reggie. And you telling millionaires they doing bad business? You can't make this shit up. True. That's when I came with the 2-figure nigga shit. Who taking advice from a nigga who got fam, you trying to tell fighters who are millionaires how to negotiate contracts. You don't even know how to negotiate, how to get a raise on your job. You telling a Crawford or a Haney or whoever how they should move financially. Or Brian Norman. I'm hearing shit about, yeah, Brian Norman this and Brian Norman that. That man made $6 million his last 2 fights. They doing bad. They don't know how to move. They made $6 million their last 2 fights. If they doing bad business, what the hell are you doing? Shit, I need to do bad business like them then. Come on, fam. Like, yeah, so that's what we came with commandments. I started coming with all these different slangs and terms. I'm like, yeah, man, ain't nobody listen to no 2-figure nigga. You got a network for 2 figures. Who listening to you? One old nigga in Chicago waiting on the Social Security check. A nigga, how a motherfucker waiting on a Social Security check, and I ain't knocking nobody who gets Social Security, but you can't be getting no Social Security check trying to tell a multimillionaire how he doing bad business. You can't make this shit up. To this day. Nigga don't make $6 million. You telling him, yeah, he ain't moving right. All right, how you moving there? How you moving? Carla, hold on. How you moving, fam? Bro, that shit don't make, shout out to Steph. That shit don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. What you say, fam? Somebody said something. You're like, man, you ain't shit. Nigga talking about shit. Hold on, somebody said something. What you say, Sabone? He said, hey, coach, do you know if Ness was a police informant? I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. And what does that have to do with the conversation, what we talking about now? I don't know if he was a police informant or not. I mean, but what I got to do with the top price of tea in China? I'll call it what's your name. Where you call it from?
Man, what's going on, coach, man? It's Casino Life Prayers, man.
Hey, Casino, talk to me.
Man, yeah, man. I feel what you're saying, man. You need to pocket watching, man. You need to stop pocket watching, man. They need to watch their own pockets, man. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Worry about what another nigga doing, try to tell another nigga how to get the money. And make sure they need to get them some money, man. But anyway, man, you know what I'm saying? I heard they was over there on TVZ, goddamn lined up around the corner on their knees. You know what I mean? See, that's exactly why I don't be over there. That's why I don't be over there, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the Haneys, they get their shit going on. I mean, they deserve to pop their shit right now, man. But you know what I'm saying? I'm still Team Norman, man. He gonna be back, man, and shit, man. Ryan Garcia, he gonna beat Mario Barrios, man. He's gonna come back together, and we gonna see if he can do that thing again, man. But you know what I'm saying? About damn time he start fighting somebody his size and shit. You feel me? But you know what I mean? Salute to them niggas, man. You feel me? But what's going on, coach?
Yeah, I'm chilling, man. Everything good.
I was just calling in. Yeah, man. I just calling in and say that shit, man. But yeah, man. Niggas need to quit pocket watching. So,
it ain't just a pocket watching. They giving financial advice. Hey, look, it ain't the fact. It's
niggas be overstepping their boundaries, bro. You know what I'm saying? Niggas get too comfortable on this internet shit, bro. You feel me? Like niggas forget about who they really are. You know what I mean? Niggas get on this shit and get really beside themselves, forget who they really are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Really feel like we should listen to them. You know what I mean? The nigga with no money. The nigga, like you say, smoking Nick Sack, going half on a Nick Sack, $2.50 on a Nick Sack. You know what I'm saying? And try to tell a nigga what the hell going on, man. But Man, salute, coach, man. You doing your motherfucking thing, man. Man, how was Thanksgiving?
Oh, it was good. It was real good, fam. Real good.
And that what's up, man. Happy holidays. Happy holidays to everybody. And, man, I'm out, man. Casino Life Prayer, man.
All right, salute, fam. Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, shit. hey, shout out to RJ. RJ, what's going on? He said, rematch anyone? Yeah, you know what? Nah, all jokes aside, I want to see that. I want to see that rematch. I want to see that Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney rematch. I hope he wins because I want to see that rematch. All jokes aside, bro. That fight gonna be huge. It's gonna be massive. Hey, shout out to La Jessica. I gotta mod her up over there. I'm gonna mod you up over there. Yeah, nah, that fight will be huge, fam. That fight will be huge. I wanna see that rematch. I want to see that rematch. Facts. Hold on. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Ed from H-Town.
Ed from H-Town, talk to me.
Yes, sir. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving, Coach. I've been tuning in on the last couple of shows and the whole, ever since the Norman and Devin fight. Man, what you say is so true about father and son relationships in boxing. I think that's why a lot of people take boxing personally because, you know, a lot of people want something to fight for, you know, and hearing these like stories between fathers and sons and this new generation what boxing is coming in it's important. We need more of that. And yeah, man, I hope we get more good fights. Everybody fights the best, and I hope, you know, there is people can find some purpose and you know, succeed in the sport. That's all, Coach.
All right, salute, fam. Thank you, brother. Ed from H-Town, talk to me. Salute to you, fam. Yeah, man, like, you don't like, bro, like, listen, bro, I'm gonna tell you something. I could tell y'all some stories, but I had to give y'all a good conversation I had. I don't think he'll mind me sharing this. Shout out to Steph. I'm talking to Bud. Bud say, man, Bud to give you this look. Kind of like I don't want to say a stupid ass look, but he'll have a look on his face like I don't care about what these motherfuckers talk about, fam. Like I'm telling that nigga rich. He don't want me saying that, but I'm talking about, bro. I don't know. You know, I'm telling you, this motherfucker got it. You know, and he don't make some money. And his between that Errol Spence fight, between that Margin Mall fight, that Errol Spence fight, and this Canelo fight, Lord have mercy. So that's all I'm gonna say. Lord have mercy. And he just walk around like a regular dude, bro. Nigga ain't flashy. He don't be flaunting no wealth. He don't be looking down on people. Like, he'll treat a bum the same way he'll treat Andre Ward. He don't sit back and, you know, treat his celebrity friends different than he treat his partners from Omaha. He grounded than a motherfucker. Grounded. You know, like, some would say, look, man, he don't need to be driving no car. He need no other stuff, but that's just who he is, bro. Like, he gonna drive his own shit. And, you know, like, people want to stop and take pictures with him. He be taking pictures. He say, nigga, man, take so many goddamn pictures. Yeah, come on, sure. You know, y'all take a picture with you. The babies and all that shit there. Just do, you know, just whatever. I'm telling you. Like, the nigga, man. And that's what I didn't understand. I'm like, damn, why they don't like Bud? They were calling him top rank Toby. Like, the shit just got ridiculous. I'm like, okay, this is just too goddamn much. You know, niggas hollering about racism, what the white man doing the system. You talk about the white man, this and that, but yeah, you attacking black fighters and praising. And this what got me, right? This what got me. I remember when I had Bill Haney on this show. Y'all remember the time I had Bill and Brian Norman Sr. on the show? And when, you know, when they had got heated and Brian Norman said some shit, called Bill the bitch, and Bill got mad and said something about his mama, F your mama, this and that, Bill didn't know that the man mother was dying. He didn't know that, to be fair. And then I think he ended up apologizing for it later on and stuff like that. Because I had deaded it on the show. I was like, look, man, y'all got to let that shit go, man. Y'all ain't finna be doing that on here because I'm all right with both of y'all. And I say, I don't have to hate Devin Haney to like Brian Norman. That's what you male groupies do. I don't have to hate Brian Norman to like Devin Haney. You pick who you think gonna win, and that's it. But I said on this show, when both of them was on the phone, I said, look, man, I'm happy that we got two black fathers who got their sons to the level that they got them to, and two black fighters fighting each other. I got the receipts when I said it. Got the video. I said, why we just can't be happy and celebrate that? Niggas do what niggas do. We got to divide the pie. We tribalists by nature. We are tribalistic people. Everybody are tribalists by nature. Nah, fuck that. You pick your side, ain't nothing wrong with that. But why you got to hate this dude over the other guy? It's a win-win situation. Two black fighters fighting each other. Both of them getting to the bag. Niggas couldn't celebrate that. True. I got the receipts. I said that. Right here on this show. I said that. Exactly what I said. Then right after that, we started the Deebo Dev Fire campaign. I said, yeah, they don't want to hear that. They don't care nothing about that. I said, yeah, they don't care nothing about that. So, give you what you want. The customer is always right. The audience is always right. Shout out to Miss Conner. Miss Conner, what's going on? And then I'm sitting back looking. I'm like, damn, I know what these dudes made. Know what this dude made. But you saying this dude, yeah, them niggas this and that and yada yada. I'm like, do you know how much money these guys made? So I'm saying for me, it's very hard for me to try to discredit anybody who's doing better than me. If you're doing better than me in life, it's going to be very difficult for me to try to throw shots at the motherfucker doing better than me in life. Now, if it's entertainment and all that stuff, that's one thing. But it's very difficult for me to take it so personal to the point to where, there's nothing personal. It does get personal sometimes. I do think that with Norman and Bill, it got personal at one point in time. But I can tell you with Bill, it ain't personal no more. It's like he don't let it go. I don't know if Norman let it go, but Bill don't let it go. Like, man, we don't got to the money, we don't got to the bad, we doing well. And another thing, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this in closing. And again, I learned this. Did I read that super chat? Here you go. Shout out to Swift. Hey, okay. For dropping that. Bam, dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. Hold on. I'm writing this down so I don't forget. Because I got this ADD, I forget. You know what I'm saying? All right. I had to write this down so I don't forget, man. Something just came across my mind. All right, Swift say, he said KO Boxing said he don't like Bud because of the kind of person he is. Bud seems to be a stand-up, respectable businessman and family man, consummate professional that lives the fighter's lifestyle. How you like Tank but not Bud? Well, I mean, that's crazy. He don't like Bud because of the type of person he is. He don't even know Bud. What type of person he is? He don't beat women. He ain't dancing with skinny jeans with his homeboys. He ain't kissing Adrian Broner in the mouth. He ain't doing none of that shit. He ain't, you know what I mean? He fighting Canelos and Spences and stuff like that. Like I don't like him. I don't like Bud because of who he is. Like, you don't even know him. How is he? How is he? Tell me. Please tell me. I wait. I want to know. I don't been around him. I don't been around him a whole lot of times. Like, how is he? I'm just asking, how is he? I don't like you because of how you is. You know, I don't like you. What he say? He said, I don't like you because how he is as a person. Okay, how is he as a person? I'm just, shout out to Free Smoke. What's up, fam? Well, I mean, I'm just asking. I'm just asking, fam. That's all. Because how you don't like him as a person, but you like Tank? And we talking about it as a person. So you talking about it from a character standpoint. So let's go there. How you don't like Crawford for his character, but you like Tank for his character? Make it make sense. Hey, bro, I'm just asking. That shit ain't making no sense. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Casino, what'd you say, Casino? Where Casino at? Where Casino? Hold on. Where Casino at? Hold on. Let me hit the super chat. Let me hit the super chat, man. Let's hit the super chat, man.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Listen, Tank the same man that told KO what to get off of his Johnson. Get off my Johnson. He told him that on Twitter. Told them dudes to shut up and be a fan. Y'all doing too much. Shut up and be a fan. That's what Tank told. That's what Tank told his support. Shut up and be a fan. Get off my Johnson. That's what he told them. And Tank was right. I agree with him on that. Tank was right. He was right. Because sometimes the fan be doing too much. Sometimes the fan be doing too much. They go to overstepping their boundaries. Hold on, wait. Casino say, I got it. What you say, Casino? Casino say, where Casino at? Casino, where you at? Hold on, fam. Hold on. Where Casino at? Where Casino at? Where my dog at? Casino, what you said? Casino say, he say, Tank kiss AB? You know, a while ago when Tank and AB was, hanging out, and they was in the club, right? There's a video out there. They was in the club, and AB was sitting in between. I think he was sitting in between AB was sitting in between Javante Tank Davis' legs, sitting, you know what I mean? He was behind him, and they was hugging each other, smiling and kikiing, and then AB tooted his lips up to get a kiss. And then Tank fake like he was gonna kiss him in the lips. Then he pulled back and was like, nope. But he faked like he was gonna kiss him. They didn't really kiss, but he faked like he was gonna kiss him. Boy, they ain't about me, boy. I'm telling you, boy. I say some shit. I'm telling you now. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Jamie from New York.
Jamie, you the last call. Talk to me.
Yes, sir. Let me say something real quick about Bill. You know, him as a father, a manager, and a businessman, I understood when he was pissed off, and, he went off on, I think it was Oscar and Golden Boy. Because, you know, when they promised him that rematch, drop the charges, he did just that. And, hey, he found out they played him, you know. So I understood his beef at the time, you know. But now with Deebo Dev, you know, acclimating to this new weight class and perfecting his craft, I know he's going to be, you know, he's going to be tough to beat, man. That shit running the clock, man, is no joke, you know, and it's working for him. But, you know, Deebo Dev, you know, you have to do your job. You know, as the opponent, you have to find a way. You know, rough him up, stay on him, man. You got to be busy, bro. You got to keep throwing yours. You know, fight dirty if you have to, but stay on him. You know, I hope that these fighters today don't think that they're gonna outbox this guy. You know, he's too good. He's quick. His footwork is phenomenal, and he also knows what he's doing because he's focused. You know, you gotta break that. You know, in his head, bro, he's in there to do one thing, and that's win. And he's gonna take you all 12, just like Floyd did. Antoine Russell, I heard you talking about it earlier, Coach. If you he's at 140, right?
Yeah, he at 140.
He's a champion, I believe. Yeah, I like him. He's also a tough out. That might be a good fight for Devin. Very difficult. You know, to fight Haney, man. Again, Russell. I like Russell. Russell keeps coming. You know,
yeah.
He's got a good chin. He's rugged. He never stops coming. And to beat Deebo, man, you must fight him just like that, bro. Kind of like what Medina did to Floyd. You know what I'm talking about? You know. But and Coach, one final thing, man. For the ones that you know, talking shit about Brian Norman Jr., bro, talking about his finish and discrediting him and like that. Let me tell you something, bro. Hearns lost to Sugar Ray at the same age, if I'm not mistaken. You know, and Tommy's a legend today. So you know, one loss don't mean shit. I keep telling people that, man. People think that you know you take an L and it's the end of the career. It's because of the fanboys today, man. They're so soft, brother. You know. It makes boxing and the boxers look bad, but it's the people, man. It's the people. But again, man, for Norman Jr., man, keep your head up, bro. I know you'll be back, and he'll be champion again, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'll keep hearing also that he should, I don't know, the father should get some help, you know, trainer or I don't know, but I feel that what's his name? Buddy McGirt might be a good fit. You know, might be able to help them. I also like what's his name? Mark Breland. I don't know if he's still around, but not Derek James, man. Lately he's been taking so many L's, and I don't like that. But again, man, keep your head up, bro. You'll be back. That's my call, Coach. Peace.
All right, shout out to James from New York. That was last call. Yeah, so that was like around 2018. That was like around 2018. They was in the club and shit, and that's back when Tanks would be him and AB would be drinking real heavy and shit like that. So that's what that is, fam. That's what that is, fam. You know what I mean? You know, we gotta, you know, back then, you know what I mean? They was, you know, they used to do their thing. Now, Rock Bottom, you the last. I'll read this one. He said, all due respect, KO said he doesn't like Bud's business moves, not Bud personally. What business moves he don't like? The man got a net worth of 8 figures. What business moves he didn't like? Yeah, did you see that interview where I interviewed Bud? I interviewed Bud in Vegas before he went to Saudi Arabia. He said I did it my way. Had I listened to all of those haters and doubters who told me I didn't know what I was doing, I would not be where I'm at now. Bud business moves is the reason why he's in the position that he's in now. How a dude that's living in an apartment struggling to get by gonna say he don't like another dude business moves that's an 8-figure nigga? Lord have mercy. True. Does that make sense to you? What the brother said? He said, with all due respect, Rock Bottom, does that make sense to you? Since we talking about all due respect, my brother, does that make sense to you? A dude who became an 8-figure nigga doing it his way made more money than all of his contemporaries outside of Canelo. That was in that group, that welterweight popularity group. Made more money than all them niggas. But he don't like his business moves. And the nigga who said it is in an apartment with a wave cap on his head. Lord have mercy. Anyways, I'm just saying I ain't got but a GED. Just saying I ain't got but a GED. What you say, Cooker was he say, no, it won't. He say, what you say, it won't business moves. He just doesn't like Bud being, yeah, that's it. That's all it is. That's all it is. Do you get what I'm saying? Like that shit don't even make no sense. I'm just saying to me, it didn't make sense at all. Anyways, hold on. Let's see what's up. What's up with this, why is it? No, man, my damn. That's what it is. I got all these motherfucking windows open, man. That's what it is, dog. I just got too many windows open. Hold on. I gotta show y'all this. I knew it was something I wanted to show y'all. I got to show y'all something right here, boy. I got to show y'all something right here. Now, remember I told y'all. Now we heard about, we heard about the gooch grease. A lot of you dudes don't know what gooch grease is, so I'm going to show y'all what gooch grease is. Let's look gooch grease up right quick. Cause some of y'all, a lot of we growing like crazy over here. We got we averaging 1,000 new subs a month. So let me show y'all. Let me show y'all this here, right, bro? Like, ooh, Lord have mercy. Yeah, all right. So, oh man, damn, my bad. Oh no, I just closed it. On accident. Now, I told y'all, and I think this is why a lot of these niggas start fucking with me too, because I'm too good at what I do. I ain't gonna lie, I gotta give myself credit. I'm good. I swear to God, I'm good. Anyways, I'm gonna show y'all something. I'm good. I swear I am. I'm pound for pound on this shit.
Producer sent me this topic. I had to stop my lunch. I just couldn't eat anymore. It's a male hygiene problem or issue called gooch grease. I was like, what the hell is that? And after Googling it, I was bothered, victimized, bamboozled, led astray. It's described as a culmination of lint, sweat, and dried up pieces of feces between a man's butt and balls. First of all, who are these men?
He say, first of all, who are these men? They right over here. They right over here in the boxing community. True. These niggas is suffering from gooch grease. They wear Mexican. Oh, y'all think I'm lying? Hold on. No, I got further evidence.
But the problem is so bad for some men, according to some reports, they now have to use women's maxi pads to stop the mixture from messing up their underwear. It's a mixture now. Let's get into this. Joining me to talk about it, Steph Schaffner.
So gooch grease. Niggas wearing maxi pads. Gooch grease. It's poop, lint, and dirt between a man's butt and balls. This is what's going on with these niggas in boxing. I destroyed them. That's why they don't come over here no more. I'm good, dog. I swear to God, I'm good. I ain't nothing to be fucked up with when it comes to this shit. My troll game is on a whole nother level. You're not gonna out troll me. You not. I got the camera, a following, and the microphone. It's a lose-lose situation. Your best bet to chill, just leave me the fuck alone. Yeah, dog, just go ahead on by yourself, dog. I don't destroy boxing communities. Like for real, and niggas, motherfuckers know. They like, yeah, we can't fuck with that nigga there. Not that one. I'm not the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I want to show you something. I'm trying to prove a point. These niggas over here are suffering from gooch grease. How do I know? Let's go right here. This my main man, Tariq Nasheed. I ain't never met Tariq, but I like Tariq Nasheed. Tariq Nasheed funny.
What's up, y'all? I'm at Target in Atlanta. I'm just walking down the aisle. Why they need Depends. Why they got relatively young dudes who needs Depends? What's this? They got it right by the condoms. What's up, Atlanta? Y'all good? What's up, y'all?
Now the gooch grease, that's what's going on in Houston. Now, they showing Depends. These the niggas who used to be arguing with me online. Dude, I'm not finna argue with you. You got gooch grease. You when you go to the store, you shopping shopping for female hygiene products. You looking for female hygiene products, fam. Me and you are two different people. I'm not finna be arguing with you. Arguing with you for what, fam?
You wanna argue. I can't argue with you. You mad. Look at you. You mad. I don't get paid to argue with you. Who is you? You ain't nobody.
Yeah, that's Jerry bitch ass. Old crusty motherfucker. He old crusty cigarette choking on motherfucker. Like, fam, that's you. When the nigga got gooch grease? Well, you know what? I don't like him and this and that. Man, what's wrong? Is your gooch grease acting up today? Are you feeling Gucci today? Are you feeling Gucci? You got gooch grease, right? Gucci? Gooch? Are you feeling Gucci today? You know what I mean? What's wrong with you? Yeah, dog, my gooch grease acting up, dog. I was arguing with that nigga, dog. You know, I was irritated, dog. You know what I mean? My gooch grease was acting up, fam. I scratched down there. I had all this. I had the lint and poop and dirt under my nails, dog. And, you know, I told him I got shooters now. I said, I got shooters. I told him he better come to the fight, but my gooch grease acting up, dog. Like, I'm not finna argue with you. You the same nigga holler about you don't like another man business move. Fam, you need to get rid of that gooch grease. Your business need to be focused on the gooch grease. That's it. You can't tell an 8-figure nigga you can't give an 8-figure nigga no business advice. You can't tell a man you don't like how he moving from a business standpoint when you got a net worth of 2 figures and he got a net worth of 8 figures. Apparently, the 8-figure nigga is doing something that the 2-figure nigga haven't figured out yet. And you couple that with Reggie. And you couple that with Juicy Juices. And you couple that with eating all the sugar, eating all the churning cereal, dishes in the sink, eating all the churning Frito-Lay chips, playing the video game all day. When you add all that up together, come on, fam. True. Let me find out some of you niggas in boxing borrowing money from your baby mama so you can go buy you some maxi pads because you got gooch grease. Let me find out that you borrowed money from your mama, you know what I mean, you know, to get some money to wear some Depends because of your gooch grease. Let me find that out. Well, shit, if you wearing Depends, you must be loose back there, baby boy. And if you loose back there, loose booty, if you loose booty, well then who, you know, I mean, I don't want to say it like this, but who running up in you to the point to where you got to wear Depends right now? You can't hold your mud? You can't hold your mud? That's all I'm saying. Nigga, that motherfucker gotta go to the bed. You can't hold your mud, baby boy. Man, shout out to the hood, man. Y'all know what it is.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
Hey, man, shout out to the lovers out there on this Happy Friday.
Make it last. Make it last forever. Don't let I love me.
Listen. Nigga can't hold his mud. Nigga can't hold his mud with an argument with me. Man, I ain't trying to argue with you, man.
Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
You got it, big dog. You got it. Hey, shout out to Rock Bottom. Hey, no, Rock Bottom. No, I wasn't talking about you, fam. I wasn't talking about you, Rock Bottom. I was just when you spoke about that, you brought back some memories. I wasn't talking about you, fam. I'm saying you brought back some memories with a lot of shit I went through on this channel. I don't know how long you've been following me, but I've been, bro, I'm telling 2 years, in January gonna be 5 years I've been doing this. 5 years went by kind of fast. Tell you, bro, you don't understand. I don't have some digital shootouts. You know, I've won all of them, of course, but you know, you get what I'm saying. But you know, they kept me sharp. They kept me sharp on my toes. I had to turn southpaw on them. I turned southpaw, then I went orthodox. You get what I'm saying? You know, I know the 5 styles of boxing on YouTube. True. I know the 5 styles. You get what I'm saying? Like, for real, though. Hey, listen, all jokes aside, I know the 5 styles for real.
Who's badder than the Shogun?
Bruce Leroy, that too.
Bruce Leroy. Bruce Leroy.
Yeah, man, these niggas got Gucci grease, man. I can't be arguing with no niggas feeling. If you feeling Gucci, yeah, you feeling Gucci, dog. You got it. Listen, this is my favorite word. This could be my favorite word from this point forward and going into 2026. When I see somebody want to argue, yeah, you got it, big dog. You got it. Yeah, you got it. You got it, fam. You got it. That's it. And walk off. Yeah, you got it, big dog. Big dog. You got it. Big dog. You got it, big dog. You got it. You got it.
What's up, y'all? I'm at Target in Atlanta. I'm just walking down the aisle. Why they need Depends? Why they got relatively young dudes who needs Depends? What's this?
I'll tell you what it is. Jeff, tell you what it is. Nigga can't hold his mud. Somebody running up in that boy. He can't hold his mud. That's why he need Depends. True. Yep. Can't hold his mud, fam. It is what it is.
We the Charlo twins. We known for calling everybody out.
Please call these people out. Listen, the whole world's looking at you. Call these people out,
What's up? It's the Jamal the Hitman Charlo. Let's get it. Who want it?
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Mexican monster.
Mello.
Yeah, man. You know, hey, listen. Them old folks I came up around, that's how they used to talk. Yeah, the boy can't hold his mud. He can't hold his mud. See, that's hey, that's some old. Hey, he can't hold his mud. That was the moment. Yeah, the boy can't hold his mud, boy. Can't hold his mud. Hey, listen. Hey, let's check it out. You ever did time? I hope you have it. Unfortunately, I did a little time, but you know what I'm saying. But listen, I hope you have it. But you did time. You hear them dudes? They had them punks in there, right? They had them punks in there. Yeah, boy. The boy can't hold his mud, man. Shout out to Al Heyman.
Well, you know, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and thank Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me?
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name, you know.
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Hey, yeah, man. Like, yeah, you got it, big dog. Big dog, you got it, fam. You got it. Hey, man, you got it, dog. You got it, fam. I ain't tripping. You got it. No, nigga, I'm not finna argue with you. You got it, big dog. Big dog, you got it. You did?
Why don't you get the hell out of there? Shut up, old man. I ain't going nowhere. And why don't you tell all these nice folks why you've been ducking me? The way you've been ducking is the disgrace.
Why don't you tell these nice folks how you been ducking me? The way you been ducking is a disgrace. Hey, man, let's give a shout out, man. Shout out to Swift. Salute to you, brother. Hey, okay. Shout out to Rob. Hey, okay. Flex. Hey, okay. Shout out to RJ. Hey, okay. That's shout out to that's everybody who gave a super chat. Shout out to hold on, look like we got a cash out too. We got a cash out? Yeah, we got a cash out. Hold on, y'all. Shout out. Hey, man, shout out to Hollow Davis. Hey, okay. Man, dropping that quarter of a dub, man. He said, I appreciate your work, Coach. Thanks. Hey, shout out to Hollow, man. I appreciate you, brother. I really appreciate you. Yeah, man, it is what it is, man. Who, Lord have mercy. I would talk about nigga. Hey, shout out to the lovely Jessica. Tell y'all something. I would talk about the best, man. I swear to God, I would talk about the best, boy. I came up. See, this is the thing, right? I came up around some mean people in this city, but then once I learned a lot of game from the cats I used to hang out with in Detroit, Chicago, pretty much basically Detroit and Chicago, and Atlanta, a lot in Atlanta. Yeah, I think that's about it. Those cats there, man. So you know what it is with it. Yeah, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. Like pound for pound. Hey, listen. Pound for pound, listen. That's when I made this. That's when I made this video right here. Old pussy ass nigga, what's going on, boy? I'm telling you, boy, I'm knock your fuck ass out, boy. Blow for blow, pound for pound, nigga. I got the title, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, I'm finna knock one of you what kind of niggas out. Nigga, I got these hands, nigga. I'm throwing them paws at that nigga, finna knock your ass down again, nigga. Get your ass back up, nigga. Don't run, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, I want all the smoke, nigga. I'm throwing them paws, nigga. I'm putting them hands on you, nigga. I told you what I'm gonna do to you, nigga. Catch you with the check left hook, nigga. I told you, boy, pound for pound, nigga. I'm the best. This more action than any Devin Haney fight. Put these paws on you, nigga. I told you, I got your back up, nigga. Nigga, watch that check left foot, knock your ass down again, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, it is what it is, nigga. I'm gonna make it do what it do. I'm telling you, boy, we ain't even playing over here, boy. Motherfucker throwing head, boy. The rabbit throwing head. Hey, look at me. I'm gonna give everybody a shout out right after these messages. I want man. Shout out to Summer. Nate the Great. Shout out to Miss Connie. Shout out to Willie Sumlin. He said, have a nice weekend, Coach. I appreciate you, fam. Shout out to Miss Black Panther. Shout out to the lovely little Jessica. G5 from the Bronx. Mr. Tomato Can. Who else we have, man? Mr. Tomato Can in this BI. Let's see. Let's go over here. Shout out to Cooking with Sir Senior. Shout out to the Reaper. We got Schoolo. We got Jamie. Shaw Cool Hands. Hey, shout out to Rock Bottom. Rock Bottom. Salute, fam. Shout out to Big Money Walt. What's going on, brother? We got Miss Connie, Big Money Walt. Shout out to Markevion. Salute, fam. Let's see, Ed Dog in this BI. We got Shaw Cool Hands. We got Disney World TV. Salute, fam. We have Swift. Shout out to, let's see. Yeah, man. Hey, I'm glad you brought that up, though, Rock Bottom. You brought back memories when you said that shit. Cause I went to think about all the shit I went through, bro. You don't understand, bro. Like, bro. Listen, I had my back up against the wall. I had to fight the entire boxing community, fam. It really was just me. It really was just me. I was sitting there, you know what I mean? I had to fight all of them. I won. They learned their lesson. You get what I'm saying? Well, everybody cool now. We cool now. Ain't no beef. Everything cool now. But I'm trying to tell you, boy, them first 4.5 years, them first 4 years, boy, I had to get the job done. You get what I'm saying? Now it's like, okay, I think everybody, okay, you know what? Let's settle down, guys. This shit ain't work. You know, this nigga's, he ain't the one. Bill started coming over. You know, he was okay, yeah, you know what I mean? Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers started figuring out, yeah, this nigga here, motherfucker, dog. Like, this nigga here, boy, my level of petty, I'm on some Tariq Nasheed shit. And, you know, I watch a lot of Tariq Nasheed, so I get a lot of shit just watching him. But, yeah, but I'm on that level. I'm like, I'm on the type of shit he on. So if you ain't on that, man, you leave me the fuck alone. True. Yeah. Yeah, if you ain't on that, leave me alone. It ain't but a couple dudes on the internet I know that's really on that. That's really that you really don't want to fuck with, you know, get them started. That's E-Thriller, the Black Picasso, E-Thriller, and what the other dude name? Bruce Vane, another one. Bruce Vane, they be on their Tupac hit 'em up shit too. They be on their Tupac hit 'em up shit. You get what I'm saying? They do. Yeah, E-Thriller and Bruce Vane, them two right there. Them about the only two I look at and be like, okay, yeah. They on their shit. They on their shit. Shout out to Shaw Cool Hands. Shout out to G5. Yeah, man. Shout out to Miss Black Panther, Markevion, Trey. I think that's it, fam. I think that's it, man. Much love to everybody, man. I catch you guys on the next one. We going live tomorrow anyways, man. Y'all know what it is. You know my motto. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace. I see you guys tomorrow. Happy holidays, man. You know, we going to go live tomorrow anyway, so it is what it is. Probably I'll pop up, though. You dig?
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.